2, 1, fire!
What it do? Statues. Are they awesome? Hell yeah. Let's find out how awesome they are with Critical Mass in the house tonight.
What's up, everybody?
You heard that silky voice. CriPPleR's in the house tonight. Shane is
What
on
up, Crip?
assignment. I hope he's enjoying his vacation. Darth RASHEEEEEEED will get in as soon as he's available. And we'll see what else rides. But today's show, episode 24, statue cancellations. How do they affect you? Is it a big deal? Is it just nothing? Let's discuss it. Let's find out. I don't know. I want to find out. Also, let me load this music down. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I've missed this person, and it's an honor and a privilege to welcome.
I took them out.
There you go.
What's up?
What up, CMP?
I was
Man.
On the
doing
bottom.
Dude, yo,
I was doing the buck for a little bit.
dude, I was like, I know this dude is busy. I'm not prying, but I miss him, so I'm going to just shoot him a link and just see if we could chat
Thanks,
a little
man.
with the CMP.
I was like Costco. I was like, oh man, I'm eating my pizza. So good. Not bad. Thanks
But
for the
yeah,
reminder.
man, how you been? How's your week going?
Good. Very, very busy. I feel like it's Friday, but it's just Wednesday. Man. It's just,
That's the worst. That is
Yeah.
the worst.
it's been busy, so just keeping busy.
Well, happy to
Watching you
have
guys.
here.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, I was on vacation. Let me low these applause down. They still screaming for you. I was on vacation. I got back yesterday. John hit me up. He's like, "Oh, I'm doing this show," and I was like, "If I'm back," I think it was before, and then he moved it. Whatever the case was, I get back, and I was like, I had no clue what was going on, so I hopped on. But it was always fun just hopping in there and just chatting with everybody. And then today had a lot of personal stuff early, so then prepping for the show when you got like these little windows and you just still want to do it because you want to do the show, but you got all of this other stuff. It becomes a balancing act. So, but able to pull it off because ultimately I want to chat with the people. I want to find out, is this Constantine a big deal or not? Is it a little deal? Is it a big deal? I want to get the temperature on that and then see what's up. But man, I discovered Peruvian food. I think it's Peruvian food.
You're done for.
I want to move to Virginia because it was so good, dude. There's a
I heard
place
you
called
had,
Nando's.
That's not Peruvian food. Is
What
that
is
Peruvian
it?
food? I
I
thought that
don't-
was like
Somebody told me it was yesterday. Chicken is chicken to black people.
I'm not saying that, but
I just said it's some good ass chicken. And you can have it like lemon herb. You can have it hot and spicy.
it's amazing, isn't it? It just comes out like
so
fresh
good.
every single. It's South
Their
African.
fries are perfectly seasoned. They got something called perinaise, which I guess is just mayonnaise with seasoning. It's their special seasoning
It's
in it.
amazing, man. Like
This
yeah,
episode is brought to you by
Yeah.
Nando's.
that's what I wanted to do for my
Nando's.
show next time. Like this is
Step
brought
at
to
a
you by
Nando's
Nando's.
close to you.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
that's funny.
yeah.
Oh, I'm glad you had it. It's amazing. It's like charboiled chicken. It's amazing.
Oh yeah, like that's the thing, man. It was like so many different things on the menu that I had to go back again the next day because it was like there's still this I want to try, this I want to try, this I want to try. But yep. Other than that, though, another topic I wanted to get into a little bit was just more of like something's going on with Justin from the Big 1-6 guy and his sponsorship.
Yeah.
and wanted to like see what the hap is on that, because it seems like he had a fallout with Toys Wonderland.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Is his coverage going to change now because of it? Because I'm hearing things that it's like
One
changing.
of us.
There he goes.
Yeah.
He just going to be just shooting the shit, doing live stuff now. But yeah, no. But other than that, we'll just buy some time until Rashid and the boys get here. But yeah, man, there's nothing other than that. We do have a match tonight, though.
I saw, yeah.
We have a match. What happens, like I said, what happens when you got two of the most well-renowned sculptors in the business the combination of those two brought us some of the most amazing pieces that most of us probably have something from Mr. Franco Carlissimo. Some of us most have something by Daniel Bell. What happens when anything they created, they can use to power themselves to fight each other? We'll find out. This ain't who's the best artist, who's the best. No. This is just them two created some shit and they can use it, and we'll vote. And one of them will go on in our celebrity collectors combat. But man, how are you doing, Critical Mass, with everything else going on? Did you get your Black Widow? I'm going to ask you every week until you tell me you got it.
No, I did not.
What's the latest?
Hey, Critical Mass, can I borrow some money, please?
I have not reached out. I'm being patient, which is unlike me. Usually I'm the kind of person, I want it now. But
Yeah.
I'm being patient because I know this is not Todd's fault. I know this is Queen Studios, because they had a lot of people complaining about Scarlett Johansson's portrait, saying that it wasn't right. So they went back to the lab.
Oh, they actually they touching up the face sculpt?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
That's
yeah,
why.
I'll be.
Because the ones that got out there, people didn't like for whatever reason.
But you pulled the trigger on that one, so you already liked it. So you would be fine getting
So
it.
I'm
What if
patient.
you get it and you like the old one better? The one that you pre-ordered. The one you put your money on. That's the one you liked. What if now you get it and it's fucked up?
This is what
Their improvements was not improvements in your eye of the beholder.
We will see. We will see what's going to... Maybe at that point I might have to get on the telephone with somebody and say, I'll say it in my very professional voice, but I'm saying, y'all need to take this shit back. But
goddamn.
it's not gonna come. That'll be the meaning, but that's not how I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
If she come out with that one eye over here, she got the googly eyes and oh my!
You're not a fan of the sleep?
What the hell is this?
Yo,
really? What the fuck is this?
No,
If I would make this face right here,
no, like,
she going back. You don't want to
We're
see that face.
we're gonna unbox this live then. That's what
I
we're gonna
know. We gotta unbox this shit live as soon as we get it. I want to see.
The hell?
I want to see what the.
Baby, you got a magnifying glass? Let me. What the fuck?
Well, let's say what's up to the people, and then we'll go into our first topic. Music, please. Yeah. Y'all could have been anywhere tonight. And the fact that you chose to be here with us, we much appreciate it. So we're going to start with our homie. Alan Kiefer is down with us. Ledge is down with us. Your Vision is down with us. We saw his face yesterday too.
Oh, I saw, yeah.
It's Me, Evan is down with us. D-Flex 1 down with us. Late Night Trip is down with us. Jesse Hernandez is down with us. Finger Kong Pop. Y'all know he down with us, son. Yeah. Look who it is, y'all. Cash the Gemini is down with us. Critical Mass is down with us. Edwin Diaz is down with us. Yeah. FBJ is down with us. Zeke is down with us. Ladies and gentlemen, I haven't seen Jose Alicia in a while, but Jose Alicia is down with us. Duck Rogers is down with us. Shane the Dark Lord is down with us. Ooh,
That's for Jose,
Golden
that's for Jose.
Biddies.
Yeah.
Yo, that's I haven't seen that one yet. Where you been hiding that?
I just got that today. Sorry.
Oh, really? Nice. That's what's up. So let's get right into this topic. Share the screen. I'm gonna find it first. I'm gonna find it. We're gonna start with. So. This guy, the 1/3 variant has been canceled only, right?
Correct.
Or was it both? I thought it was just 1/3.
So far, it's just 1/3. There was like an email sent from Prime1 saying 1/3 is canceled.
From what I
Shocking.
know and what I gather, this was a very sought after piece in the discourse, but maybe it didn't translate to the actual pre-orders because people wanted to pair it with Dead Man and the rest of their Dark Justice League.
Yeah.
So is this like? I guess the biggest question is, are they truly? Was it just a thing where it's like, dude, we didn't get enough pre-orders, not enough people actually really wanted this piece, so we canceling it, or is it they just really want to just focus on 1/4? They feel that's where the money is. They could charge damn near the same price as you can see with this piece, the same price. And this 1/4 one is the one that comes with the wing, right? The 1/4 one.
Yeah,
Yep.
the 1/4. The only difference is it comes with wings.
Yeah, and it was the reason they were justifying the same price was because it's bigger, but you don't get the wing on the 1/3. First off, anybody was getting this piece?
Man, I was considering. I have the Swamp Thing, but I was considering it, man. But it's tough, man. Like, it's not a very well-known character. If you go to like a random DC, like whoever watches DCEU right now, you go up to them. Who's Constantine? You'll be like,
John Wick.
John Wick. Yeah, Critical Mass. It's John Wick. Man. Keanu Reeves.
Keanu
They don't know who this guy is. Like, why is he blonde? What the hell's going on with this?
Why did
that is true.
Why is he wearing
point.
a beige raincoat?
You think it was like set up for
Because
failure,
he's
though?
supposed to be wearing black.
Yeah, like that. Like I think Shane is spot on here. Like if it's because of sales, the moment you took that wing off of it,
Yeah.
like people were like, "Yo, the wing is what made it." Like I remember seeing it and was like, "Yo, that wing." I like the piece with or without the wing, but I'll be lying if I didn't say that wing added so much to the piece.
Oh yeah.
Like if I would have never seen the wing and seen the piece, I'm like, "Oh, it's cool. Look at the base. You got the skeletons coming out the ground. The pants are well sculpted. Like you see the creases, the wrinkles, the shirt, half out, the buckle, all of that sculpted so well." And I would have been like, "This looks really good." But then I seen it with the wing. Ooh. Once you see it with the wing, then it's like
Day one.
Yeah. And I remember telling my boy that I was considering getting this piece because I like Constantine, and I do like him in the animations, the WB animations, and stuff like that too. But this was when I was going 1/3. I was like, I seen that wing. I was like, I considered it for a little bit, but then. Ladies and gentlemen, your future president of the United States. Give it up for Darth RASHEEEEEEED in the house tonight. What up, Rashid?
What's up, fellas?
What's up, Sheed?
What's going on?
Yeah, we're talking about the 1/3 cancellation of John Constantine.
Oh, I saw people talking about something canceled. So they canceled the 1/4.
The 1/3.
The 1/3.
Oh, the 1/3.
Yeah.
Yeah. The 1/4 to me is the 1/4, right? The 1/4 to me is way better anyway. Just
because of
my
the
opinion.
wing. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, brothers, we like the wings.
Yeah, and
Got
I
to get
think
the wings.
that's the biggest thing is like, and I agree with Shane. Is just that as soon as they got rid of the wing, people were like, "Nah, I seen the wing. I ain't buying it without the wing."
But
And
to
then
me,
they're saying it might be the sales. That
it's
might
a
be the
piece of
problem.
artwork. So why would you not make 1/3? That piece would be so beautiful as 1/3.
Oh my goodness!
You know, and
Actually,
I
it'll be
think
like a statement piece with that
right,
wing being so big.
it would be dark, and I mean, I think a lot of people would have bought it. You
Yeah,
know,
they got a cigarette in the mouth, which they usually don't do anymore. Then you have that big wing, and the thing about that is it makes a humanoid character more interesting because now you have like because he's just a dude in the coat. We know he's got powers, and it's
why do
really
they have
beautifully sculpted.
canceled on the one with the wing, or you just put that up there like that?
Oh yeah, no, this one. Oh yeah, I got a couple of
Fake
pictures.
news. Fake news.
Fake news.
You know, crazy.
Let's see.
CriPPleR
Clickbait
started
right
it.
there.
That didn't cancel nothing.
Yeah,
That
I
didn't
mean,
cancel
it's still a
He
good
just
pick.
he just put it out there.
I know. I think Shane, what's his name? Fatal. I think bought this stuff the 1/3, but I told
Okay.
Fatal the 1/4 is way better with the wing. It to me,
It's
you need
just
depth next to this, man.
yeah. And I think it's hard for him because he's got Dead Man already. I think he's got most of the like Zatanna. He got all of them like 1/3 already, right? So it's like
Yeah, but let me tell you something. If you trying to match up every scale, you're gonna have a hard effing time. I don't try to match up every damn every damn scale. I just don't. I just
yeah,
do not think that it's going to mess it up. Especially Swamp Thing is a huge character anyway.
yeah.
So, if you trying to match every scale up, you are gonna have one hell of a time. Or you're gonna be spending a lot of money.
There's no reason that they couldn't do that 1/3, especially after you see the cape on the Detective 1000. They could have used that material on it,
Yeah.
and it would have been light,
Right.
and it could have been looked really nice, and not heavy at all.
Is it a license issue?
Nah,
No,
I
I don't
doubt
think
it.
so.
Go click onto the with the death. Click to the
Sure.
death.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That come on. You have to have death next to this, man. I mean, you know what's crazy? If they did a Thanos with this type of death around him, that would be crazy too.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love the composure of this piece. I love how he's like. Doug Rogers says literally Constantine just looks like a dude smoking a cigarette outside my local Walgreens. It's a tough sell with no Reaper.
And for those who, this could also be a horror piece for people, because I'm not a big Constantine fan. But I did like this piece though.
Same here.
I did like this piece, but I said, I'm not gonna keep jumping on certain pieces. But Bermejo, this is hot, man. The skulls, I mean the
Oh, I forgot this was a Bermejo, and it says it right at the bottom. Yeah.
You gotta, without death. I'm sorry, this piece would look lame because I would take 1/4 over the 1/3 just for the death.
So what do you? I'm trying to figure out. I wonder what made them decide to do it. It had to have been a combination of like pre-orders, and then I think they're going to use the excuse to see 1/3 not selling. Most people wanted the 1/4. When the obvious thing is there was no death in the other one, so like nobody's like there's going to always be somebody who buys something, but not enough people to sustain them probably doing the whole line, especially when they feel like they don't have. Collectors feel like that's why they get the ultimate versions. Once they know something had something, ain't no way you're going to get them to buy something that feels like it's missing. It's always going to feel like there's something missing. Every time you look at it, instead of being like, look at this freaking John Constantine, you're always going to look at it no matter how much and be like, damn, I really wish it had the death. Damn, I really wish it had the wing.
Can't get past it.
Anybody on the panel or anybody in the chat ordering this piece?
Let us know, chat.
No.
If you're in the chat and you get it, put it up. If you get this piece, let me know.
there's like a lot of other pieces on the Prime1 website.
Your president
I would
wants to
cancel
know.
over this.
Over this one, right?
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, not everybody's a John Constantine fan. I mean, I'm not really, but I mean, I like it. They made me like them because, of course, they put them in the animation. But this is a pass for me. But I
Cap
think
says,
I
let's
think it's
stop
hot.
the cap, though. People weren't going to pay $2,000 price tag for a 1/3 Constantine. What's the edition size on the 1/4?
I'll check right now. I got it right here. So 1/4 John Constantine is $1,500 for 1/4, man. That's insane.
a lot of money.
1/4.
I hate to say it, but you know what killed me? And I've been saying I felt this way since the beginning of Sideshow. People gonna pay for what they're gonna pay if they really want it.
Yeah.
So it don't matter
That's true.
even if it's $2,000. If you got somebody that is a badass statue, and even if it's a 1/4 or 1/3, they still gonna buy it.
Yeah.
They're still gonna pay for it. They doing it now.
Is it cool if I share my screen? real
Yeah,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
that's the same. That's the same with that Ghost Rider.
quick? Look at that.
I'm not gonna get it, but I'm quite sure somebody else
$1,500.
probably will.
Yes. Yeah.
Come on, man. That piece is hot, man.
God damn.
Look how it wraps behind, man. That's
Yes,
amazing.
Yeah, that looks really good.
The 1/4 people still got a fantastic piece. If I was just starting like the Justice League Dart,
I don't think nobody beating this Constantine.
nope. Like, that's the thing. That's the thing too. It's like they nailed it. How Constantine
did.
could have been a basic. Think about all of the pieces we complain
It's how
about
you-
that we see that have a very basic base, very stiff
See
pose.
him holding the skull. See him holding the skull.
Yep. And the
Yeah.
cards, the skull.
Ain't
Like
nobody. Ain't nobody. I don't even think
they-
nobody's even making a Constantine. They
Shout out to Everyday Collector.
Okay. So
They
this is
nailed
scary
it
right here.
and they took it away.
This is scary right here. So this is $1,500 for quarter scale. Superman and Batman are next. How much are those going to be?
It might be 1,500. It might be 1,500.
When
That's
the
more
one-
than the original one.
Times are a changing.
The original what?
Times are a
Superman
changing.
was 900.
Well, put like this.
Edition size 300.
Put like this. Remember when we had and Casual, you was there, and I think Crip was there, and we was talking about the size. I mean, the Prime1 Poison Ivy, and me and Fatal was like, we didn't like what was going on, and what did everybody say? It's a business.
It's a business.
So
How do I kick this
so
guy out?
not start the blood clot crying. Accept
Blood
it for what
clot
it is. If
crying.
you accepted that was a business move and that's business, if they make it the price, it's business. I never, if I want a piece, I don't care how much it costs. I'm just gonna buy it. It has nothing to do with nobody being rich. It's just
Shout
I'm
out
gonna
Vibe Jim.
pay art for that, you know.
Mhm.
But I mean, everybody has their limit to what they're gonna pay for. You understand what I'm saying? So
Where there's a will, there's a way. The ski mask way.
like I
tend
remember
to
one
do
time
that
I
from
saw
time to
some
time.
dudes. This dude paid. I think this dude paid $900 for a pair of sneakers, and I was looking at the TV like, "Yo, you're an idiot," you know.
And then you
But-
spent nine.
But that's him. That's what he likes. So he's willing to spend $900 on a pair of sneakers. I couldn't do that shit, you know. So
No, everybody will. I bet you everybody. We could go around the room. Everybody got something they spent a ridiculous amount of money on that isn't statue, and probably they'll look at you like you paid you for doing
Yeah.
that.
No one say
Yeah.
nothing.
Nobody saying. Nobody wants to out themselves.
Yeah.
I know. Right?
like I paid. No, I can tell you.
No.
I'm restoring some pair. I did some dumb shit,
Uh-huh.
and I wanted to restore some pair of sneakers. And the money I'm spending is more. I'm thinking about just not telling them dudes keep them shits. I paid
Yo.
$50. Keep it. That's you got me. That's it. Keep the sneakers. I'm probably gonna tell the guy I don't want sneakers. Keep them.
The same.
And there was a pair of sneakers. I had to use the one to fix the other one. So I lost out. That's some dumbass shit.
Thanks, John. No, like
Yeah,
when
that's-
people
that's
ask
life.
like these are more than
$20.
these cost more than Hulkbuster now. You know what I mean?
What?
Or War Tank. Like these, I got
Man, you were smoking.
so-called Grail on there, and then when they find out how much they cost, they be like, "You crazy?" Because they're not in. Like everybody has their
Cash.
vice.
How much did that mic cost? The one that you.
Oh, this mic isn't too bad.
Yeah,
this,
it was like $50, man. It was like
the mic isn't.
When you gave.
the one I gave you, it's like 100 something, but it's whatever.
Damn, thank you, my brother.
There you
Look
go.
at that. What if it was $20, Rasheed? What if it was $20?
He would have said, "Oh man, all I'm worth is 20 bucks for you."
Got my super chat. I got my super chat mic.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to give a warm round of applause for the man, the myth, the legend himself. Give it up for Anime Boy Flex, but Bangs in the house tonight.
Fucking nasty.
You bitch made punk ass
Your
clown.
your self-proclaimed Anime Boy is in the building
Look at that
tonight.
smile.
Looks like
Look
he
at
wants to
that
be a
Look
Sith
at that.
Lord.
Look how happy he is.
Take that shit down. Man.
Looks like he wants to be a Sith Lord.
Yo, I sent Shane the link to the show.
Mr. Cornbread himself.
Mr. Cornbread.
Oh,
Yeah, I should send
cornbread.
you a picture of some cornbread.
Why
I
do you
made the other
have
day.
Star Wars in the background, you fake?
Oh, he's got you got influenced by Rashid. How much you pay? How much did you get that for? Yeah.
Influenced by Rasheed?
Yeah.
I think
Now you
Rasheed
gotta
needs
get that
to start-
Vader
I
now,
think
Rasheed.
Rasheed needs to start taking notes from me.
Oh wait, you had it first? I didn't know that. That's crazy.
I don't know.
I
I don't know about Han and
Alright,
Boba, but I got Vader
Alright,
and
you
he
know
does
what?
it.
All right, cool.
Oh shit.
Come on. Can we
Yo,
get a
where's
close-up?
is your Vader at though? He
Hold
got
on,
Vader.
CriPPleR, hold on. Can we get a close-up, Buck? Show us the details. No, I need you to get closer.
Can you move his cape a little bit?
Exactly.
Is that 1-to-1?
Yeah.
Buck, stand
Yeah.
next to it.
I think Darth Vader's standing a little further. He needs to be closer to Han.
The wire from my camera doesn't go that far.
I totally understand.
All right,
I
no,
get
all right.
that.
So hold on. You stand up, Buck. Leave your wire there. Let your camera watch and stand right next to Vader.
Anime
The
boys,
room
wake
is
up.
too big. It's too big. The camera. What happens
This
when
dude
that
is
when
a
I'm trying to
fraud,
try?
man. I swear, man. Between him and Cash, man.
And these are people running for statue president. They got false backgrounds.
I just want to know
Slander.
if you're a real
Fakery.
Star Wars fan and
God,
you don't
man.
have Darth Vader.
This guy,
That's kind. You got a
Kinda
point
black
there.
He's a black
That's
Nixon.
Oh.
He's a black Nixon.
I can't believe. I can't believe.
And you know what this is? What this really is? We say this about people on my job. We say this about managers. How
Shout out,
managers
Justin
seem
Bun.
like they wake up in the morning to see how they piss you off. I think Buck wakes up every morning. He said, "How can I piss Rashid off? How can I get under this guy's skin?" I think he plots.
Yo,
I think he
don't-
stays up late at night
I don't
thinking
care
about this shit.
what Buck says. Do not link his ass after today. Don't bring
Yo.
him on here, man.
Link Buck has
Give me a
what do you
text,
call that?
Buck.
Diplomatic
Come on here.
immunity.
Text off the street.
It's from his country. I
Yeah.
can't block him. I legally can't do
Yeah,
anything. He
he's
has diplomatic.
Dominican, right?
Dominican
Yo,
Dominican immunity.
¿Qué pasó, papi?
I gotta call the Proud Boys to get involved in this shit.
Yo,
Oh, not the
Those guys just got
PBs.
arrested.
I can't.
the PBs.
It's just like when he asked for a link, I go to the list and then it says I cannot deny. He must always have entry into constructive outrage. I don't know what he did to get it.
That's all cool, guys, and all, but where's your Vader, Rasheed?
Yeah,
That's so cool.
he said back to the point. He's like,
God
back-
Oh, Rasheed. You need to get your
Yeah.
bands up, Rasheed. How much? We'll put you on a payment plan. You get the Vader.
yeah.
Get like me.
Yo, so
Great.
where'd you get your Vader from, though, Buck? It's pretty nice. It looks just like him.
Yeah, I'm looking for a Vader.
A gentleman doesn't buy and tell.
Oh,
I got a great deal on it.
Are we
He's
not
rapping
going to
all day today.
expose- Are we not going to expose this fake false flagger right here?
It's what?
false flagger. A
You
Star
jealous?
Wars flagger.
This guy was the
Yo, where's your
He's a
rebel?
phony.
This
He's
guy,
a
Rebel
phony.
contagious.
yo, this guy is phony as fuck, man.
What up, D3? Welcome, welcome. Yo, I still
And
can't
for
tell
some
if it's
reason
fake or not. He's staying really still
some
right
reason-
now.
I know, man.
For some reason, he still has a following.
You know how many racks this cost me?
How much?
Oh God.
I use the revenue from the
Yo,
slave
this
one.
guy is as
The
fake.
Slave One game is it's making
that's
so
your
much.
stripper-
Congratulations
that's your
on that
stripper club
line, though.
money.
By the way, Buck, it's
This
getting
guy
well
is as
received.
fake as a rapper with fake jewelry.
Yo, Rashid, try selling your size 10 Jordans. See if it'll get you enough money to buy the baby.
Hey, Casual,
Oh,
did you
my
purchase a pair of
God.
Slave Force Ones yet off of Buck's site?
No, I didn't see it yet. I gotta see.
You can get it from our merch store too. Yeah.
They come with collard greens. Give it a can of collard greens.
Slave Force
I've
ones
never
with the
tried
side of
that.
cornbread.
I can't imagine what that tastes like. I saw like a
It's
picture and people
pallets.
put like pink meat inside. It's weird.
I'm gonna go get them really quick. Watch out.
Uh-oh.
Exactly, Rogers. He lies more than actual Don King, man.
That's
Everybody,
crazy.
everybody chime in and please, what do you think about Buck faking the funk with
Chime
Star Wars
in.
background? Yes,
Yeah,
I want
man.
everybody.
You know what,
that-
everybody? We're gonna start a
Why is
GoFundMe for Rashid so we could turn him into a real Star Wars collector.
Do you
If
think
everyone
somebody a
donates
fan of the?
$1,
Do you guys think somebody a fan of the fandom needs to have the most iconic member of that fandom or no?
Turn your hold on.
remember the
Han
person
Solo
who was
carbonite
calling
on.
someone a fake anime boy? I
Yeah.
think if you want to live by the sword, you gotta die by the sword. Where's your Vader,
Okay.
Rashid?
I got
Yeah.
R2. I got R2D2.
He's got R2.
That's not Vader. R2 isn't Vader.
Do you have C3PO or CP3O?
Damn. All right, guys, we're gonna have to do the GoFundMe for my boy.
So yeah, how do you want to set that up? Do you have it already registered, the link? Okay.
He's calling his parole off.
They like, stop lying, yo. Stop lying.
God damn, man. This
you
is crazy,
faking it, man.
man. Parole officer calls him, Yeah, where's Thor at?
Yeah,
Yeah, put Thor on this shit, man. Link
Look,
Thor,
Rashid.
man.
we waiting for it. Ooh, those are kind of cornbread color, yo.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going for.
It's bigger.
You just got
Yo, you got a pair of
These
Buck
babies too?
cornbred ones, yo.
No, those
Oh,
are Travis
man.
Scott's. I'm not
Yeah,
a fan of
Travis.
Travis Scott, but yeah, those goes for how you just got those? Are those the Nightmare on Elm Streets? No, right?
Faking the force. Yo, your shoe game is nice, Casual. I didn't know you had a shoe game.
Casual ain't messing with my shoe game though. I already said.
Oh, you want to go pull more? Oh, one sec.
Yo, don't be testing these little noobs.
me, bro.
You remember what Cash
Hey.
came out with?
Listen, I'll come out with the Tim and sneaker game. Caz ain't messing with me, bro.
I'll be right back.
Okay,
We'll be right back.
yo,
You remember what he
fool got
did
a pair.
last time?
he got a pair of Emma Frost Tims, yo, frosty white, crystal tips.
He's gonna break out some jubilees.
Yo, people should start getting their favorite characters and customizing the hell. Imagine getting some
Not
like
the
Emma White Tims.
jubilees. They sparkle.
Jubilees.
Like when you
Man.
walk, they sparkle and shit. Get you some Magnetos, Mags. Call them Mags.
Yeah, once Buck get back, I do
Kaz,
want
are
to
you
get it.
back? Are you back for next week, Casual? Or you don't know?
Yeah, I'll be back for next week, man. I'll be here.
Yeah, man.
How's the collection looking, man? Anything new? I feel
Nothing new,
like
man.
I feel like the last month and a half has been dead. You know,
No, man, literally.
I feel dead. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Hey,
Yeah, like literally, I've been
not-
watching your guys'
it's-
shows.
but like, you know, yeah.
I've been watching your guys' shows. It's like, I think we're gonna get out of the game, man.
It's
I
so
think I'm not liking the
depressing.
game anymore.
It's so
man. I was
depressing.
like, God damn, I've only been gone 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know what it is, man. It's just a dead slump month. I don't know, and it's not about want something new. I don't even want nothing new. I'm just paying off these pre-orders, but I'm just like, I don't know. It's just I don't know. Is the hobby? Is it? I don't know
dying
what.
off.
I don't think
I
the hobby's
think
dying off. I just think
no.
because everybody been wanting to have like a break. Let's keep it real.
Yeah.
A lot of people been having a break. You know what I'm saying? Like tomorrow, I gotta go pick out my cousin for his birthday. I need, sometimes I need I don't know. I just need a little break. I guess maybe social media. I don't know. But
Decompress for social media.
No,
yeah,
man, that's the biggest thing for me. Like, it doesn't. For me, it's not about new statues. It's about hanging out with you guys, like joking around with you guys, and all that stuff. I only needed that break because I went on a long, like a nice trip. I got back and I was like, I want to decompress a little bit. Like freaking take my
So
own
it
time.
wasn't the
do you,
7-Eleven
you
trip
guys
with the ants.
No, 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 no.
do you guys think it's because I was asking somebody at my job and he was like he hasn't been watching any movies lately. I said I gotta see because I didn't even see the new Ahsoka, right? And then I said to him, I said, "Do you think it's a saturation of movies that people just saying, nah? You think they need to slow down with the comic book movies for right now?"
No, they think they need to stop making bad ones. Like
No,
that's
Yeah,
the
but
thing.
disappointment after disappointment.
no, but even if it's good, even you
The
know what
good
it is?
ones, the good ones are making money. Like the
Even
last movies that came
no,
out that were good made
even
money.
if it was even if it's decent, people are still not wowed. Like you understand what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, it's not a talk of
What
the
was the
week.
good one to
It's
make it?
none of
When
that
was the
stuff.
last
Yeah.
thing that came out that was like an Endgame or Civil War? Like those are what make people excited. Like common
Barbie.
by the numbers
I'm gonna tell you
movies
mine, and
that
this
don't
is
get me
I'm gonna
excited.
tell you mine. I'm gonna tell you mine, and correct me if this came after Endgame. But Brightburn was the last comic book type movie that made me go,
Right, bro. That's an old one. That's
Bright
the
Brightburn was
James Gunn
good.
one, right?
yeah,
The
that's the
Superman one.
movie.
I
That's
think
the
that
movie
was
that
before Endgame,
that's the
wasn't it?
movie that made me say,
I thought it
okay.
was before Endgame. I thought, but I could be
It
wrong.
Yeah, I
came
believe
out
it was.
I could
2019,
be
so I
wrong.
think
I
that's
could be
after.
wrong. Was it after Endgame?
Dark Superman.
Yeah.
2019 it came
So
out.
yeah, right. So yeah,
Yeah.
Brightburn is the movie that made me say, okay, yeah. Oh, and when it comes to animation, it was Justice League Dark War
Oh yeah.
with Apocalypse. I thought that was like that shit
Yeah.
because everybody was dying in that shit. So I was like, okay, but movie wise, I would say Brightburn was the last one that made me go, okay, this guy's nuts.
Um.
What
Yeah,
about
I
you?
tell you, I think right now, like I ain't gonna front. If this was where my enthusiasm is right now, is like there's been nothing but banger after banger after banger video games that have been coming out, and I could talk passionately
Yeah, but
about that
everybody's not
shit
video games though. We
for
talking about movies.
8 hours. No, but this is what I'm saying. Like my excitement, where my
Okay,
headspace is, you know what I mean? So
video.
it's like,
Yeah, that's your passion, right? Right.
yeah. So it's like
I
to the
got you.
point where it's like Baldur's Gate. I could talk 6 hours straight about the shit that happened to me in that game and all of the stuff I was doing because that's how good it is, and that's where a lot of the like Starfield just came out. A lot of people talking about that game, but it's not. I don't think that there's a lot of crossover between statues. There's a little, but not a lot. Whereas like with movies and statues, they go hand in hand, right? But like there's so much excitement in that space. That I was just like, dude. I want to find the Rashid version of the gamer and just do a show with him because it'll be bananas just straight
Nah,
up
it used to
because
be.
it'll
Um,
be
yo,
it.
cat.
There's a
Nobody
lot of
have
interesting stuff
shots.
that took. You just stopped playing. What was the last game you played, Rashid?
Honestly, I'm gonna show you a ton of games I have right now, and I have not finished none of them. The last one I was on was the last Arkham Batman. I
Oh,
have,
you're not a real gamer.
can I finish Critical Mass? Can I
Tell
finish
him, Rashid.
Jesus? Um, or the last two Metal Gear Solids I did not even start to play. I have the what you call it, the Battlefront Star Wars.
Oh, Battlefront Star Wars. Yeah.
Yeah, and there was something else I had went. I just lost my. You know what it is? I can't lie. I don't know. I lost my thrill for video games right now, and I love it, but
Yeah.
because even with the Doom, that's what made me not get the Doom statue. I was gonna get the game, but I'm like, I'm not gonna play that game. You know,
Yo, if
Man,
you
the game
get
is
like,
good, man.
yeah,
You
if
gotta
you
play
get
the
I
a,
heard,
game.
I went on YouTube and looked at it, but I know CriPPleR knows a lot about games and stuff like that, and I'm glad he still has his passion. I don't know, maybe life things is changing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's CriPPleR's lifeblood. Next to electronics, gaming is his life's blood.
So for me, that's my headspace at, and a lot of it is there's a lot of good things. But like, yo, what It's Me Evan said, dude, every time I try to play, Starfield is supposed to be the brand new Bethesda game, and they the ones that did Oblivion, Fallout series, all of that good stuff. It's hard. It's so boring, dude. It is.
Starfield.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, everyone makes an excuse for it about, like, oh, it's a Bethesda game. It's a Bethesda game. It's a Bethesda game. But that's the thing. It's 2023. So if you do a stealth build and you go around, like, I'm just going to stealth, and they have no custom stealth animations. It's just like 2019 again. It's just like, that's your stealth animation after you had things like Assassin's Creed and Splinter Cell and all of that stuff. And then if you want to do something like a melee build and it's just straight up like punching air, it just has no impact to it. And then the story and the anime, like when you, especially after coming off of Baldur's Gate, where these characters are putting in like performances, like they literally, you looking at them, their eyes, their mannerism is like they actually performing. And then in Starfield, like, hey, welcome to the fleet. Glad you're here. And they're like just straight up all like in your face with no movement.
I'm not up to date with my shit, but
that sounds like some how do you
sounds
like how do you do this show.
Goddamn, Rashid.
Classics.
Hell,
hasn't opened it yet.
Maybe you can sell
Metal
it.
Gear, dude. He got the
Get some money off
classics.
it. And it's still wrapped up.
Now this one I started, but I didn't even get close to finishing. This is the one with
that's one of the best games ever made, dude. The whole Arkham series is good.
No, I know. I got this. That's number 4. I got all 3 of them, and then this is the last one, Battlefront.
That's good. I like that one.
Yeah.
Hey, CriPPleR, is there still a market for stuff like that? Rashid got something that's not been open.
No, I'm a play it. I'm a Metal Gear Solid fan, my brother.
Mostly for like retro stuff, because everything now is, even if it's on the disc, it's not on the disc. It's all just like, it's just the CD key, and then you put the key. No, it's literally like, it's all digital now. So even if you put the disc in, it has to download the game right now, because nothing's really physical anymore, unless you do something that's really custom. And because like games aren't even finished when they come out. You got to wait for day 1 patch, day 2 patch, day 3 patch. Everybody's just rushing the game out. But yeah, no, like I want to find the
We're gonna be streaming pretty soon, man. This is gonna be good.
Yo,
yeah.
Hey, yo, casual. I guarantee you, if you play Baldur's Gate, you got an Xbox, right?
I got Xbox, yeah.
I know it's on PlayStation 5 today. I think it came out on PlayStation 5 today. But even if you have it on PC, I guarantee you that would be the perfect game to start streaming, going in blind and playing, because the stuff that happens in there, from like the quarrels you get into, who you romancing, like straight up, you literally have a slider for what type of a JJ you want your female to be. If you make a female on it, that's how much role play you got. But you get in there and it's like you can do whatever you want in a way where it's not like Wild Wild West or anything. It's a story. You affect the world. You have consequences to your actions. And like I just always imagine, even when I play, I'll be like, yo, I wonder what Rashid would do in this situation right here. Because like it puts you in these situations. Like,
we could stream it now. So
and then imagine, yo, we gotta get Rashid set up to stream casual, and we gotta go through that game, dude. That'll be the funniest stream ever.
I told you when I used to play Modern Warfare.
Uh-huh.
Yo, I sucked when I first started, and I went online. I could hear it, and I didn't even have like the earphone. And I hear dudes in the screen. They was like, "Yo, man, you suck."
What the hell for she?
Yo, it was some young kid. This one young kid. This one kid said, "You know, remember when Thor was on Endgame and the guy was like, Thor, this guy's cursing at me again." I just heard this kid. This kid, he had to be like,
he called me a dickhead.
He was like, "Yo, man, just kill yourself. You suck." I was like, "Yo, man." I wanted to kill that kid, man. But I was like,
yo,
want to reach through the internet and chuck his ass.
But you don't
out.
even have to play. Like there's a whole like competitive. Like we all getting up there in the age. Our reflexes in it like they used to be. Like, but that's why like there's a lot of co-op games that it's story driven, and a lot of those story driven things is where you end up getting statues from. Like you want a statue of like Lady D from Resident Evil because the impact she had on you when you were going through that game. It's pretty crazy.
Is that the tall lady?
Yeah. Like stuff like that you experience, and you don't need multiplayer
Now,
for that. You
let me
play it
ask
at
you a
your own
question.
pace. Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised you don't buy a lot of video game statues. Is there any reason why?
Yeah, it's theirs. It was at the time when I was looking to do it, there wasn't a lot of the characters I want. There was a lot of characters that I would settle for. Like I would like, man, if I get an Isaac from Dead Space, which is one of my favorite games, I love that armor.
Isaac. Is that the one with the mask and the thing?
Yeah, he has like this freaking mask that just looks crazy ill, and it's like a horror game. Love that. I would like, man, there's none of that. If there was some from like, and that's the thing, like just because it's a gaming one, I won't get it. But like, then when I got into it, I was like, oh, the God of War ones look good. I might get that. But then Ragnarok came and they announced the little one. The impact of Lady D, baby, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Like something crazy just happened. I just got off the phone with a really, really important donor. Someone wanted to donate to the GoFundMe for Rashid.
Okay.
How much money did we raise while I was on the phone?
We made a good amount. I think we're up to $3.52. That's
how many people that care about Rashid becoming a real Star Wars collector. Come on, guys.
52 cents to go get you over.
Is it because it's Gemini season, Buck?
Gemini season? Yeah. That's why. I don't know, man. Rashid, why do you think people don't want you to add the Vader?
It's not that they don't want me to have a Vader.
We're past the Vader.
They don't want me to have that fake hologram Vader you have behind you.
Right. I don't know what you're talking about, Rashid. That just sounds like you're hating.
Rashid is like, if I could just jump through the internet right now. If I could physically jump through the internet.
You don't know the half. You do not know the half critical mass, man. This guy.
Rashid gonna get a private detective to track your ass down.
Good games, Rashid.
I got the Holy Trinity behind me. What you got?
Yo, you gonna be our fourth critical?
Yo, this guy.
I'm thinking about it.
He been working on this.
She got the buy one get one. What is the third one?
I never played online, CriPPleR, so you might be laughing at me too. Like Mark don't.
It's gonna be
critical.
Don't know I gotta send you some pictures. The only reason I don't show them here because I don't want to spoil anything. But like,
you have any arcades in your thing?
Send it to me.
You're just not into that with the arcade itself. It does, or they don't have the game.
No, man. I was the type that went to the arcades and lived in the arcades, and when things started coming home, I'm like, I just want them home, and then I want the games to look arcade perfect at the house. I was just at home, so it was like when things got home. Now, like, my Steam library is crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome your neighborhood Puerto Rican predator. Please welcome Adam to the building.
What up, Adam?
Is that the new place, Adam?
No, this is the collector's table room. I just put it back because I had agent for the house.
I ain't gonna lie, it looks nicer.
Oh, don't say that. He's here. He's live.
It looks cozy. It looks like I want to go chill.
This is how the room usually looked before I moved in here.
That looks
so. I need to do a walkthrough to see if I'm interested.
Welcome to the metaverse.
I had to come join you guys, man. I haven't been on in so long. I miss talking with you guys, hanging out with you guys, Rashid, Buck, all you guys, man.
That's what's up. Welcome. We always welcome.
Have your show been on Sundays?
No, I've been on for the last 2 weeks because I'm moving to Philly.
You moving?
Yeah.
He's moving.
I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah. It's been kind of circulating around. I've been telling everybody on the show and stuff. You probably didn't hear about it, but long story. I don't want to take up the show talking about it, but basically I'm moving near my parents. They just need a little bit more help as they get older. So wasn't really planned, but
yeah. He's getting to a place where he's Buck told me to say this. I'm contractually obligated to say this, where he can fit a life-size Darth Vader into his house.
Yo, CriPPleR.
He making me say it.
We need to play that song.
How can
Rasheed start playing?
how can this fake ass dude with Cash the Gemini make you do something on our show?
Because all right, here's how it works.
Man. Look at
He
that.
got some dirt on
Where's your
CriPPleR.
Vader? Where's your Vader?
He got some dirt on
I
CriPPleR.
did some shit back in the day. Buck found out, and I cannot have this shit out there.
Adam, you see this bullshit? This dude got the nerve to be acting like he got what I have, man. And he's a false flagger, man. You know what happens to false flaggers?
That's what's up,
They get Darth Vader statues. Is that what happens?
Hey, Baldur's Gate.
we getting Darth Vader
3 is good.
statues.
Baldur's Gate 3 is really good, Shane.
Baldur's Gate 3 is my game of the decade. That ain't even hype. That game is like you
Yeah.
could play that shit and no
You can't
matter
play
what.
that and then play Starfield because I got Starfield and it's just like I like Starfield, but what you were saying is spot on. I mean, you know the most about games, but
Inventory, weight capacity.
inventory system sucks.
Buck is like this.
That fool
Buck
got a
is like
VHS.
this.
Oh, don't make me go dig out my Betamax tape.
VHS.
I will dig out my Betamax tape right now.
Buck's like, I got that VHS CriPPleR. You gonna do what I say.
He got me straight up.
Yo,
You still watching that shit, Critical? You still
He
use
caught me
that?
watching anime
Hell
as a
yeah.
kid.
Adam,
I
you
got
them
boxes
classic
of this
pornos.
shit.
You
I
got
still
them
ain't
classic
threw on the way
pornos
yet.
on them
Oh,
VHS.
that's how I watched it, Rashid.
Hell yeah.
When I first started.
The invasion begins.
Yo,
Yeah.
yeah. First of all, hold on. Go back to that thing. Yo, they don't even have any unity. 1 minute Cash is doing like this,
told you.
You guys are a bunch of clowns, man.
I mean, all right. How about this?
These guys are Democrats. They don't even have the revenue to go against me.
All right, then. How about we
Fake ass Kamala Harris type politician.
Bum-ass
How
Democrats.
about we all unify and buy Rasheed this Vader? Come on, man. What kind
I
of Star
don't
Wars
need.
collector?
I'll go buy. Yo, listen.
No,
Listen.
Rasheed,
I'll
don't
go
say
Hey,
buy-
Cash to Gemini, how much money have we earned yet in the GoFundMe? Can you let us know, please?
I
Thank
don't
you.
need a GoFundMe.
We're
You want me-
negative.
You want me to do a live? You want me to do a live purchase? Would you like me to do a live purchase of the Vader? Would that be how much did that Vader go? About 11,000? Would you
The
like
one
to do
right
a
there,
live-
you just have to copy paste it. You'll be good.
I don't
It don't cost you
I
nothing.
just swiped the card. I don't look at the bill.
Yo, Adam, we were talking about. Do you think the game
Swipe the
been
card.
a little dead lately? I mean,
You said what now?
Do you think the game been a little dead lately? I don't
Like the statue game and stuff.
like just everything. I guess because I guess casual had took a break.
Well,
right here,
that's
man.
what I'm saying. When you were talking about, you guys were talking about it's a business earlier and stuff like that. Like I'm 100% with that. Like me and my wife have a business and it's not like a huge business, but like, and I'm in business. So when you say it's just business, I get that. And I'm 100% with that. But at a certain point, or, maybe that Constantine got canceled, not only because of interest, but because of price. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just because it's a quarter scale statue? You don't want to start pushing away more collectors through price. So yeah,
That's the thing,
I
though.
get that
The
it's a
quarter
business.
scale didn't get canceled. It was the 1/3
Yeah.
that got canceled.
Yeah. I don't know. That's true. How much is the quarter scale? It's like the same price, isn't it?
15.
But one doesn't
1500.
have the.
I like that piece.
Is
I
it
think
like
that's a great looking piece, by the
Beautiful.
way. Yeah.
Yes.
And I love the movie with Keanu Reeves. I thought that was a really good movie.
Yeah.
That's the real Constantine. Don't
Yeah.
at me.
Oh, is it? I don't know. I mean, I watched it years ago. I was like, I liked it.
Yeah.
That's real.
How about
Constantine,
you,
not-
Buck?
not
Because I
that
know you
trench
came
coat.
in after the topic, but I'd like to get your thoughts on the
in terms
Constantine
of
canceling
what we
the
think about
1/3.
I think it's just more proof that these characters. I mean, if it was a Batman statue, it would sell out. It wouldn't be canceled.
They wouldn't take the cape off of the Batman statue.
And it wouldn't be canceled.
I was talking to Kevin earlier in the chat, and he was like, "Don't worry, they'll just replace it with a Batman statue." So
Yes.
Make up for their losses. But I think at the
They
same
fit.
time, they need to really reevaluate what they're doing, because when it comes to companies that cancel the most, products that they put out, like for pre-order, Prime1's probably at the top. And it gets to a point where you have to really think. That's probably not good for business. It like kills consumer faith in like the fact that products are going to come to market. People might not. It might have the opposite effect where like instead of making people feel like they need to pre-order, they might feel like there's no point in pre-ordering because it's not going to get released anyways, right? And they really need to think about the fact that they're putting pieces out like for PO, and like what is wrong with their marketing strategy or their business plan just in general that's causing these pieces not to perform well enough to the point where they're going, okay, this is a lost cause. We'd rather just lose out on all the R&D and the development that went into producing the prototype and getting the license and all that stuff instead of even trying to put this out. So they really need to go back to the drawing board and reevaluate what it is, whether it's price or the scale. And I guess now we're like seeing them do a lot of quarter. And it was
you know what's crazy, Buck? The quality is there. Like the quality is usually it's like, well, if it's the quality is there on that piece. I literally think it's a combination of the price maybe, or they didn't include the wing.
That was just getting ready to say. Maybe it's that because they didn't have that. So maybe everybody just liked the way the quarter scale looked, and they couldn't.
I ain't buying that without the wing if I was buying that thing. So it's like,
I think price plays a big part because it's not just the price that you buy in the statue, it's the shipping. It's the shipping too. So now
it's a combination of all that shit, man.
Right. It has to be. Buy it from Sideshow.
You adding up a piece that was $1,500, where you paying almost over $2,000 to, and if it's 1/3, you paying damn near almost. You feel like paying like almost $3,000 for just one piece, and nobody wants to,
Everybody wanted that damn wing. They wanted all that other shit that came with it, and they were like, well, the price, the wing is missing, the whole other part of the statue.
Right under that announcement, people were in their feelings and be like, I ain't getting it now. Even if they wanted it, dude, they seen it, they ready. And without that wing, it probably made a lot of them just say, I'm not even pre-ordering it, because you found that out before the pre-orders even went up. Atticus has a question. Do y'all think P1 might just overscale Constantine? I hope not, because that just messes up with everything.
Yeah,
I hope.
Have you ever gotten a quarter scale from Prime1? No. It's always bigger than other companies. They don't, even their 1/3 are overscaled, if you've noticed.
Do you think they do that purposely though? So you have to collect their line? Do you think they do that purposely so you have to collect their line so it looks better with just their line?
I see what you're saying. I never even considered that. It's definitely a possibility. I think for the most part, they probably do it for artistic reasons. They probably just assume it has more presence.
They overscaled the shit out of the Predator statue I got. I think it's too big. That's the only thing I hate about it. It's just, I know everybody's like, oh, bigger's better. That's cool. But it's too big.
Only women think that.
Nah, there's a lot of people that thought
woman.
There's a lot of people that thought that the Predator was overscaled. It's because it. Don't get me wrong, but the Cinema Cat is a big Predator, and theirs is way bigger than the Cinema Cat. So
it's big in person, man.
It's overscale.
Shout out, homie, Art Statue Collector.
What's up, Art?
Art's in the easy.
So with all that being said,
their pieces are overscaled.
Yeah, I agree, Shane.
With all that being said, what do you guys think of the whole quarter scale prestige artisan line Prime1's doing? The Harry Potter one? I forget the guy's name.
Shumi Arts.
Potter.
I don't even think they should go there with that.
Quarter
that
scale
that prestige.
For $2,200.
Right.
Yes.
And then they use prestige and
low stock. But their whole sell on that thing is top of the line artist, like hand painted stuff, all that stuff. And I'm just like, goddamn, $2,200 for a quarter scale? Goddamn.
Buck is going to tell you that you don't appreciate.
Based on what they've shown, I have faith. But like, if you contrast that against, like, for instance, Pure Arts and what they just showed with the Geralt, I think that was like shit.
Yeah,
right.
Pure Arts.
So it's like
that's half scale too.
Not all premium lines are actually premium, or like or made.
It's
equal.
a marketing thing half of the time, and people like want to make excuses for like, oh, they're using this materials and this and that. A lot of times, it's a marketing. It's a way to add some spice to it, get a little more money. And the thing is, like, if sometimes you can look at a premium line, and you know it's a premium line without them. Like there's some lines out there that you guys could look at, and a lot of people on this panel has, like Predator line. That line is a premium line. It doesn't need the price is premium. You don't need it. I don't need it to say that because the statue speaks for itself. I feel like these Transformers are premium because they do things different. They give they give you like the little like the Transformer piece that you don't have to get. You know what I mean? There's no like if you buy this version, you get the transformed piece. You get the car, the plane. No, you just get it, and it feels premium because the piece feels premium, not because the name says it premium. And half of the time, these premium lines don't look better than the standard lines, and when they do. No. It's because people have to point it out in a way where it's like you see they're using this. And
let me tell you guys something. The companies are going to try to bust your wig back as far as they can with profits because that's what they do. That's what they're supposed to do. They're going to try to push the limits as far as they can. So it's a happy balance of you still buying it because you want it, and they making a ton of money, of course. So
yeah, but you notice that. Have you noticed that after a while that word prestige in these companies don't last long? They say, "Oh, we're doing this prestige," but
honestly, that don't do shit for me. I always forget about that part.
Like,
right. So, for instance, Prime1 has always had premium master line. It's like, I mean, companies use all sorts of branding. I guess the main question I would ask is, because like. They can use whatever they want to like big up something. If the quality isn't there, like consumers aren't stupid, they're not gonna buy it, right? So the question to ask then is, do you feel like you can see a meaningful difference in the quality that is presented in what Prime1? So let's go with that. I know we've talked about it at length already, but like I would say, do you see a meaningful difference in that statue? For it where you can say it deserves to be set apart in terms of like a separate product category from what they would normally do.
And what statue you're talking about specifically?
The Snape, the Severus Snape
right.
from Prime. And then compare what that is to what they do with Blitzway for the sculpted stuff. So maybe, So do you see a meaningful difference between that? What the Blitzway stuff is, and because the Blitzway stuff, there is some quarter scale in there that they've done with Prime1, and then the Snake. Is there a meaningful difference? And now I'm not even talking about price, but just looking at it, can you say this one is more quality than this one?
See, I'm with you with that. You know why? Because if they took the name off of it, like the premium, if they took the premium name off of this, thanks, casual, and people would have looked at that and been like. That looks premium. We will determine that because we will be able to see that the materials, the paint, we should be able to see a meaningful difference in the piece that they won't have to advertise it as such. I'm not saying they're smart to advertise it. I'm not saying that, but a lot of the times when you see a piece, it should be the piece that you're like, yo, this looks great. Oh, look at that cloth looks better for some reason. The hair looks better for some reason. Oh, that face, the likeness is crazy for some reason. And to you, that's giving you the comparison you need to compare it to anything that came out before it. It shouldn't be the name saying that it's a high tier that's doing it for you. It should be the piece. Now, if you can see it clearly in the piece and they label it, that's fine. But when people have a hard time to see it, and I can see differences in it. Oh, look, that is premium right there.
Yeah.
This is the premium master line right there.
No,
honestly, I don't get it. I don't listen. They could say whatever they want. I mean, this is ridiculous. I don't see Buck makes and Crip makes very good points. What Buck was saying was like, what is the huge difference from other statues that are 1,500 or 1,300 or whatever? What is the difference?
Constantine.
You gotta, yeah.
The 1/4 version.
I don't understand what the biggest difference is. They said they got a master painter or something. What is this inflated price for this? I don't.
That's what I even say.
Price,
like, if you even look, if like, because they'll charge whatever they want to charge, right? And then people are gonna decide if they want it. But if you look at this, right, and you compare it to what they've done,
it's not a huge difference.
I would say, if I want to go on a faith-based approach, and I'm assuming that what this visual we're getting, is what we're going to receive. I will say there is a huge difference between this and production on other pieces.
Well, what we're all saying doesn't fucking matter anyway, because it's low stock, so they're still buying the shit. So I mean, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to be
Todd and Ben bought a lot of them things.
They're still buying it.
People are buying it, but like, obviously it's a small ES, so you just need a few people who are committed to like want in on it.
That's a hardcore Harry Potter fan that was like, I've been waiting for some shit like this. They only need 150 people, and they're getting it. It's already
if my daughter was in her 20s or 30s and had a great job, she would get that thing. She'd love that.
You see what I'm saying?
You see the thing with this casual is that this isn't what it looks like in person. This is this statue. This is the prototype that is rotating. And if they give you the prototype, nice, but they don't give you the prototype. With that other Snape, they are saying they will give you prototype.
That this is what you're gonna see.
And so that's why, what I'm saying. If we're going based off faith, that we'll actually receive, especially because they're saying it's the master painter, the same people that painted this will paint you the one you get in hand. Why should I assume that it's not going to look like this if it's painted by the same people?
No, we're saying, I think a lot of people are saying that even if it looks like this, you know what I mean? Because I'm not saying that I can't see a difference or not. I look at the textures on the skin look great, the hair look great, the tailoring is top notch. All of that stuff is there. I'm just saying that.
The price.
No, because that's subjective to everybody. It's just for me, like if they remove the platinum, I'm not saying they should. It's like I could have made that justification based off of the piece itself. My whole thing is just my thoughts on the tier thing. Like I never really see a lot, like with the J&D Wonder Woman one, the platinum whatever version of all of that stuff.
Let me ask you this right now. If this didn't have the platinum label on it, but it still cost the same, and like it had all the things that make it different, do you think that would confuse? Like, so all these things that make it more expensive for them to produce, like it's the actual prototype painters painting the statue, right? And it has all these extra like accoutrements and like the things that make it like I guess to say more fancy, right? In the product, and they didn't make a separate line for this, but it still cost the same amount. Don't you think that would confuse consumers?
No, I think
you don't think so. I think you have too much faith.
No, I'm not. I don't. I think because my whole thing too is just sort of like if you're confident in the piece. And I'm not saying they shouldn't. I think it's very smart for them to do what they're doing here. I'm just saying from what I've been looking at from once I started to these lines that come up, to me, they never really worth it. Like a lot of them don't look better to me. This one might do. Like it already to me, it's already a step above. If they bring this to the market and it looks like this, it might be worthy of that line. All I'm saying is that in general, I'm going to get the piece regardless if it says platinum.
I don't think you understand my question. Or not. It's like...
Do you think... Okay, your question was, do I think if it will confuse people if they didn't have the platinum marketing
the branding.
And iconography and the branding.
Branding. If they didn't possibly distinguish it as a separate like product class and they asked you for the same amount of money.
Yeah, like you could see like this. Look at the articulation.
Yeah, it looks way better.
Look at the
man. day one PO, baby.
I get what you're saying, Buck. It is a little confusing. I mean, I get what you're saying. Like I could see how that can be
because right now we're like saying that, oh, it's just like a gimmick, the way that they're calling it platinum. But if they don't name it something else, they want to charge you for the extra quality they're giving you, because we see it all the time. People are like, oh, this is still a quarter scale. Why does it cost so much?
But
like,
let me
they'll
ask
say
you a
it for
question.
other pieces without any special branding.
I get
but
it.
The piece is also like something.
Let me ask you a question, and maybe I'm way off on this, because we were just talking about J&D, right? Inadvertently, we started talking about J&D without even really realizing it. Do you think that they're going for a slightly more affordable, high-end statue that's close to what J&D offers, but just not silicone, and they're just trying to compete with them a little bit? Do you think that might be a thing? And trying to bring it up to that J&D level, but just undercutting them a little bit.
I want to say yes on that, because I think it's
far-fetched?
pretty much a matter. No, I think you're probably spot on, because I think a lot of the companies are seeing that, like, well, I'll say J&D. What they've done, they've carved out a space for them where they're marketing the product as super premium, and that's how they're justifying higher prices. And so right now, I believe that, like, the companies, the way they're thinking is they want to maximize the amount of profit that they can get out of a more affluent group of collectors that is basically willing to spend more money. But now the companies need to give them money to something to spend that money on, right? And so it's the premium line, and that's definitely what they're doing.
But Statue Collector says,
right. Yeah.
I assure, no matter what anyone say, the painter ain't doing all of the painting by herself on all of that production.
Probably doing the major stuff and then have people like touch up certain things or something like that. But I mean, guys, like I said, it's
how many's in the ES? 100?
It's selling, man. 150. It's 150.
150.
It's selling.
So the only parts a painter needs to paint: portrait, hands. They'll do a batch painting. You give them several months to do that, and it's not one person. I don't think it's one person. From Shumi Arts, but like that's very believable, because they do that for like custom 1/6 pieces all the time.
What's your favorite line, Buck? What's your favorite line to collect?
He worships
in
the
terms
demon
of, do you mean characters or
yeah, like, well, statues. Like, what's your favorite line to collect? Just your line.
I like Dragon Ball Z.
So if they made a Dragon Ball Z statue, quarter scale, and they did this basically, and it was something, you know, maybe they did the mixed media and all that, like they did this one, and it was a character that you were waiting for, would you spend the $2,200?
That's a weird question. I would say, so I would if I thought the quality was there, if it was good.
I'm just saying, do you think the quality of this statue is good?
Yes.
Okay, so if it was the same matching quality, would you buy it if it was a character that you liked?
I don't want. I mean, okay, let me put it like this: I buy J&D statues.
It's a simple question. That's what I'm saying. It's
the reason why you can't really use Dragon Ball Z, because I don't want it to look realistic. So it won't be, this kind of thing won't work for that IP.
Okay, no, I get that. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, but you get my point. My point is you would probably buy it if it was somebody or a character that you were waiting for a very long time, that no one made to the quality of this degree.
But I think the question is fair too, Adam, because like there's a lot of pieces where people buy and they be like, oh, I'm going to touch up the scope. I'm going to repaint the scope to give it better shadowing, to give it more definition, a little more layer. And see, and this is the road that I personally don't want to go down. I feel like it's different. I feel like if you buy the statue, and it should give you that. Look at the Wonder Woman that came out. There was no reason that XM should have made that Wonder Woman look like that. But then look at the difference the paint did before they resculpted it. It made a big difference to that piece, not like in the expression or anything, but the overall paint quality of that piece looked a lot better. So then, like, if XM could do that in house, it's easy for them to just be like, we're just gonna have the factory do these, and then we'll make a special line to do the paint that they should have probably done right the first time.
Wind back.
So that's chicken.
Because the repaint was done by their pro.
Yes, and that's what I'm talking
not
about,
the
right?
Factory.
No, the first paint job was done, right?
Yeah.
And it wasn't done to a certain quality. I don't know who did the painting of it, but let's say it's common for the factory to do the paint, right? And it comes out a certain way. There's a lot of pieces that you get it in. Like the sideshow Gwen Stacy was one where it looked different in the prototype. When you got it, it was like, yo, those teeth, bro. They smearing all over the place. And it was all in the paint. It wasn't the structure.
It was bad, yeah.
Yeah. So imagine that piece comes out and then sideshow says, platinum line now. You get some
but like the way I look
definition
at
in the
Prime
teeth.
1, I look at Prime 1.
That's
like,
what I'm afraid of. Like, it's just sort of like I'm going to just now have a certain set of pieces that are painted really well and put prestige on it because
it's better than what you would
normally get from the factory.
I like Prime 1. Prime 1, they do some crazy shit with their pricing. Yeah, I get that. They're my favorite statue company. And I bought the Predator that I bought. I know I always go to that piece. And the reason why is because it's my favorite piece in the collection.
Fucking awesome.
But it is overpriced. Fuck yeah, I know it's overpriced. When I bought it, I knew it was overpriced. When I paid for fucking astronomical shipping, I knew I was paying way too much. But I loved it and I wanted it. And when I saw it in person, I loved it even more. So
that's a piece you can slap prestige on and be believable.
I didn't
even
think of like whatever it was called, whatever they want to name it. I don't even think about that shit.
Yeah.
It was just a character that I really liked, and Prime 1 is known for doing really premium stuff in my eyes, like really good quality stuff. And they charge for that shit. And a lot of times they overcharge for that shit because they want to get buyers like me that know that they're a character that I'm waiting for. And when they make it, they're like, I got him. That's the guy I want to buy it. It's not for us. It's not this statue that we're talking about. This is not for us. This is for another Harry Potter fan that's been waiting for that shit and they love it and they'll buy it in a heartbeat. That's why it's low stock. You know what I mean?
Adam, that Predator has Adam approved stamped on it.
Yeah,
stamp of approval.
It is overpriced and it's overscaled, which bothers me, but not to the degree where I won't buy it. You know.
Let me ask you this then on that Predator. The first thing, so you saw it and you're like, oh, that's overpriced. But then what went through your mind to justify the purchase? I'm thinking it went
love of the character.
Love of the character. It looks really well executed. And or at least you believe it would be very well executed. And it did come out well executed. Yeah. And I'm going to assume you compared it to other pieces that by other companies, other Predators. Did you? No, none at all.
No. Now, that's a third scale Predator. There's not too many third scale Predators out there that I know of.
I don't mean scale wise. In terms of, because when you say quality, like Prime 1 does quality.
To me, Prime 1 is just a very well-known, good quality company that's been around for a long time. They've made mistakes with quality issues, and then they've gotten better over time. In my eyes, it's just my favorite company because it's even more of my favorite company because they made that ridiculously good-looking Predator. You know what I mean?
When you say quality, what aspects of the statue are you referring to?
Everything. The materials that they use, the sculpt, the way they did the sculpt, the detail that they used with all the little hairs that came and the quills that come off of his face.
Adam. Just tell them, watch the collector's table on YouTube. And,
right, I talk about
collector's table Sundays.
That's a good point.
12 o'clock Eastern.
No, but I see.
You got a smartphone. Watch it.
I feel
you
like
guys get what I'm saying. I don't want to go on a rant about it. But basically, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Happy anniversary.
I think for you to make like a statement about quality on anything, there has to be a comparative analysis in terms of.
I can give you one with like the killer
why does it
croc,
have to be a
right?
comparative?
In terms of
compared to other things you've seen in the past, you mean?
Yes, it's some stuff.
What's your
out
benchmark?
There.
Like what? Like there's always a benchmark.
I don't mean you have to compare it to other third scale statues.
Okay, that's a good point. So
I don't mean another third Predator, but the factors that you're thinking of, the materials used, the paint job, I'm assuming is one of them. the sculpt is one of them, right? And you think the reason why you can say it's one of the best, another comparative term, is because
in my opinion, yes.
It's like it's because you're comparing it to what is out there.
The easiest way to do this is not just to watch the video, but like if I brought you to my house, and of all the statues that you've seen, even though you might not be a Predator collector or whatever, there's a huge difference from the stuff that I've seen from XM and, Sideshow's like a different kind of, but you get what I'm saying. From other things that I've seen, if you came to my house and you're like, I don't really care for Predators, if you've been in this hobby for a little while, you're going to be like, oh shit, now I know what the fuck you're talking about, man. This shit is crazy.
Again, see, like, maybe you don't understand what I'm saying. Everything you're saying, those are comparative statements. You're comparing it to other companies, the work other companies do. And I'm not trying to like bring out the piece or say like what I'm trying to I'm getting to a point, which is that by saying that, like the reason like you believed in this piece and you gave that price point that you thought was absurd is because it's the best. When you say best, there's things that are maybe good, and then there's things that are bad or worse.
Okay.
Right? It's a comparative state. Like it compares. The word best is putting it in a class of things, in a category, and saying it is at the top. Right. And that means there's other things in that category. That's what I'm trying to get at.
I get what you're saying. Yes. And I can see how you look at it that way. I'm not looking at it that way. I'm looking at it generally speaking from the statues that I've seen over the years and what I've collected. This is one of the best statues that I've ever seen in my life. That's my opinion. That I get what you're saying, but
I don't know. That's the thing.
You're asking me to specifically compare it to something that is in that best class. Is that what you mean?
No, that's why I don't think we're understanding each other.
I don't fucking think we are.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, because we're gonna spend all night talking about it.
No, it was a great discussion.
I love the
Who's on first? Who's on first?
Yeah, but like
I'm
for
sorry,
me,
I don't
like
understand, Buck. I'm trying
that's
to.
Fine. No.
No. Like to close it out, like when I look at the Killer Croc, right? There's so many different materials that they put on there and went out their way to make it distinct, like from wood to cloth to rope to metal to blade, and then add all of that variety in there, and then the textures and the different patterns on Croc himself, from the scales that are to the side or under. That takes a lot of work, dedication, and the paint apps have to be on point to do that type of variety. And so when I see that, that's the type of stuff that gets me like excited. Is when like, look at the wood, look at the cloth, look at the expression, look at the teeth. When all of that stuff comes in line, like all of these different pieces come together and make up the statue, that's what I go by. It's always like a checklist of things, like how's all of this, like, and then you'll see some pieces from a place where it's all very one texture. Like, and not to call out, but there's some PCS pieces that I usually have a problem with, older PCS pieces where it is overly flat, and that could be their design way. It's just that I don't vibe with that much. Not saying it's bad, it's just I'm different. I like the texture. So like for me, it's a comparative to what I like what gets me going, what gets me excited.
That's how.
So it's not like a comparison to other pieces. It's a comparison to like, if I look at that Snape, it's doing a lot of things that don't get me personally excited to my personal checklist, not against other statues, but like when I see something like, and I don't own the Samurai line or nothing, but I could see that and be like, oh my God, I love this piece because of all of the work they put in there. And if they slapped a premium label on it, I can buy that. I will buy that. That's a premium thing because it works for what I'm looking for in the statue. The same with 2B, right? From Nier Automata. It works for everything I love. The pose, the cloth bits, the smooth skin where it needs to be.
The booty.
The booty and the breasts. All of that works for what gets me when I look at it, when I look at Snipe, no matter how much the wool, I appreciate that they do that, but it's not doing it in a way that gets my juices going when I look at a statue. So that's it. It's not about like if it's bad or not. It's just for like, Buck, this piece is either going to do it for your personal checklist of what you look for in a statue.
Right.
Or Adam, like he looked at that Predator and he's looking at all of the little Easter eggs in it that I won't even be able to decipher. But when I look at that Predator piece, I know it looks beautiful and the detail is.
Well, I saw that movie when I was a fucking kid, man. It was
and
awesome.
seeing that stuff come to life.
It was great for me. You know what I mean? And I saw a infant size or a toddler size fucking statue that I loved. So I was like, yeah, I'm getting it. You know, like,
I'm shit.
I just don't. Maybe I'm not articulating it right, but I'm just saying. You know, when I see something and it's got little tiny fish with a clear resin water and you know, and it's got like the blood is like just off the chain. You can't. I know we say it all the time. You can't look at a statue and like the pictures are like, man, that's cool. But like when you see it in person,
I could look at the pictures and tell if I like a statue or not.
Let me tell you, anybody that bought that statue, I don't know of too many people that were like, I fucking hate it. I don't like it. You know what I mean?
But I get where you're coming from, Adam, because it's like your childhood has come to life.
There was a lot of different things together that just clicked right away, and I loved it. Yeah, and I still do.
There's X-Men pieces that do that for me. Of course, the Transformer pieces that do that for me. There's pieces
like I got that.
I wish I had room for that does it to me. But
I got that City Hunter coming. The City, City Hunter Predator. I can't wait for that thing. I'm super excited about it. You know what I mean? When I saw that movie with what's his name, Danny Glover? Is it Danny Glover?
Yeah, the Predator.
The movie didn't even get the best reviews, but like,
oh, thank you for that live unboxing of Alf.
I used to watch the shit out of Alf when I was a kid. But,
don't keep no cats around, homie.
Yeah, I know, right?
Where's your cat at?
Yeah. Is your cat missing?
You're muted.
Ooh, there he is. Alf.
Sorry about that.
Did you check for your cat?
Dick nose. Penis nose.
I didn't want to unbox this thing, but it's so cool. Like, I have this new shelf going up here. Sorry to like interrupt and like everything.
Look at that
like,
Superman. Hush.
Check for your cat.
This is NECA, man. This is amazing. This
is that the one you got at the con?
Yeah, this is the San Diego Comic Con exclusive.
Yeah.
It comes with like a little small like bag.
It says Comic-Con. Oh, Comic-Con. Okay.
That's it.
But going back to what you guys were talking about, like it's very subjective, right? Like it's all art is subjective by itself, and then like adding the whole variable of, for me it is, you know.
I need to do a video with John so I can do the explanation because this is the whole thing.
Yeah.
But see, I gotta get it out.
But see, that's a whole thing right there. You probably understand it more than we do, or more than I do, whatever. But if I'm ever gonna get to that level, like it'll be a whole different thing for me. But right now, where I'm at right now, it is what it is for me. You know, it's like the Superman Hush is probably not the best for everybody, but for me, it's like the titan of everything. This Alf right here is probably not the best for everybody, but I love this thing now. It's articulated like
casual. Don't say that it's better. It's more than I do. That I don't agree with that, because as long as it's important to you and you love that to death and you got a connection to it, and in my eyes, my personal opinion, art is very subjective. It is. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like one person, people love J&D statues.
Nobody went to like half of the people that review statues don't have a degree in art. Like, you know what I mean? They didn't go and be like, I know how to critique this because there's this. No, it's an emotional connection that you have to the art. And not everybody's is the same. So many
different components put together that complete your analysis of what you're looking at.
It's like if someone asks you to do an objective critique of something, there are things that you can look at and say, this is this is good, this is bad.
Sure.
It's like
it all depends on their benchmark. Where did you learn what was good and bad from, right? You know what I mean? Like,
from other things you've seen.
I'll tell you this. I'm not gonna look at someone taking a shit on the on the sidewalk and think that's beautiful. There's no one.
It might be beautiful if it was in the shape of something.
No.
Depends who's taking a
If it came out of the shape.
I don't think nobody went there, Buck. We're doing. I don't think anybody.
I'm giving you an extreme example to make my point.
Yeah, that's pretty extreme.
Yeah.
I get what.
No, I do. I work with a freaking whole room of artists, and the art director at my former studio is one of my best friends to this day. They don't know. They don't get it right. They always confused. No, we should have this. It should look like this. And you ask somebody else and the other artist, no, I guess we got to do it this way because he's the art director, but it sucks and I hate it. You know what I mean? Like, they don't even agree when it comes to video games or like making the same thing. Like, it's I guess I haven't I'm not saying that there is no taste in terms of like what people like and what people don't like.
Buck's gonna explode.
There are objective metrics that you can use to describe anything.
I like the way Buck thinks, honestly, because he's just a very deep thinker he's very detailed in his way of thinking. And that's people just have a different way of thinking about things and might not be able to explain it the way you want us to explain it to you. But I get what you're saying to a degree.
But when the explanation is like to prove somebody, and I'm not saying Buck does this, but a lot of the times it's like to prove somebody's wrong or right when it comes to something that's so subjective.
There's no right or wrong.
It's just for me, it's more like I'm 100% with Buck as far as like everyone will know, like if teeth supposed to look a certain way and they clearly don't look like teeth, we can probably all agree that it's painted bad, right?
Exactly.
Absolutely. Like I'm vibing with Buck. I'm not saying like I'm
gonna say I subjectively feel the shitty teeth are.
No.
You know what? Talking about teeth, like the Terminator that's coming out, right? They redid the teeth. When I first saw it, I didn't see a fucking problem. I was like, Terminator, yeah, I'm buying this shit. And then somebody had said was like, man, the teeth are a little off or whatever. And then Prime1 did what? They made a correction with the teeth. I was like, oh shit, I kind of do see that.
The same with the Iron Man, his complexion and the eyebrows that look like they were marked on. You give that feedback and they either agree with you or not, but I know how eyebrows supposed to look, so I could give that critique. So I agree with you 100%.
If someone told you like the Scarlet Witch, the sideshow did, the teeth are perfect, you think they're insane.
Yeah, no, and I totally get your point there. That is super valid.
That's not a subjective thing. That's like it just doesn't look like teeth. Teeth don't look.
There is source material in real life that you can look to and be like, out of all of the teeth I've seen in real life,
it looks like they took that liquid paper.
Yeah,
that's like seeing a pretty ass girl and saying, man, she's smoking. And then Crip comes up, it's like, bro, what the fuck are you looking at? That girl ugly as shit, bro.
I guess you got bags. You got bags up and down. Shout out to Jeff Morris. I agree. I can tell from decent photos or video if I'm going to like something and be happy with it. By the same, I can also tell if I'm going to think something looks off to me, like J&D. Pop. Shout out to that.
So Adam, what you're saying, what you're talking about is whether someone likes something or not, and then if you like something, but if you don't like something, are you able to say the aspects of that thing that are good?
They don't. You can tell they don't get along.
It's what when people talk about
good and what makes it bad is our opinions. It might be good to somebody else. It might be bad to somebody else.
Some things are done properly. Like the example.
That I get. Yes, I kind of see what you're saying with that. Yes.
Some things are done. There's a proper way to do a thing.
You're right.
Like if I look at a statue and I say the teeth look real.
But like, you are a really deep thinker, bro.
They either look real or they don't.
This brother's so deep.
Yeah. No, I like it though.
So
I like it.
But you get what I'm saying. There's aspects of the thing you could break down. You could go down into the thing and be like, okay, this is done or this is done. I don't like the statue. I do like it's something. I think we all do that because you can make an objective review of anything. Like like it could be a tech thing or whatever. Ultimately, you don't like the thing, but like you can look at aspects of it and say, this is done well, this is good, this is bad.
Yeah. Right? So my whole thing is if the quality is not the problem. Like the objective things that you can criticize a statue, if those are all on point, teeth look like teeth, wood look like wood, then it comes to the subjective nature of do you like the pose, the concept, the silhouette.
That's a good
like,
way of
and I
saying
think that's where these two argument lives. I feel like most good statues better pass the objective, and I think the one we criticize the most are the ones that don't. Like when fire looks like cheese, I am never going to say it looks like fire. So it's just like,
no, I've seen it in person. It looks like pizza.
Right, exactly, right? And it's not, to me, I know what, I've seen a lot of source material for Dark Phoenix, for Ghost Rider. I've seen a lot of animation, and the first thing is, you know, there's this tears. There's like, oh, they blew it out. Look at the Ghost Rider fire on the XM piece, right? It's beautiful. Phoenix Wings is beautiful. Man, nobody questions that really. And it's, you might not like it subjectively, but it looks dope for the majority of the people who picked it up. When your mindset is going like, I don't know, and then there's the problem. When you're thinking like, it looks okay, it's because the statue did not convince you right off the bat from the look. You having a discussion on the objective nature of what you think something should look like, and you have an idea of what something's supposed to look like, but it's not conveying it.
Hey, I'll sum this shit up real quick. If you like it, buy that shit.
If you like it, buy that shit.
If you like it, buy that shit. Like we all did.
Yeah.
Like we all did.
Yeah, but like, no, I think this is a great conversation. I think Buck makes some great points. I do, and Adam makes a great point. I just think that there is a objective layer to it that you have to pass before you can even get to the subjective nature of a statue. You explained
it perfectly when you said, hey, you can tell if something, and that's what maybe I was missing with Buck when he was saying, look, man, if something's shitty, you can tell those teeth are like it's not like a subjective thing. It's like those teeth are fucked up.
Yeah.
I get that part. So yes, you both make very valid points.
But yeah, awesome. So what else did we wanted to talk about, like, but I don't think we have time. I think right now we do have a match. Is there anything anybody else want to discuss while we're here? We do have a little bit more time.
Can you tell Rasheed to like turn on his camera?
He's
asleep.
And
if you blow him
he's
up,
ordering his Darth Vader right now. He's up to
Rasheed. If you're not asleep, get him back on the camera right now.
He's up to $4.25 for the GoFundMe. So
he's muted too.
Probably like 90 more episodes, and we'll be able to.
We need to make
you guys
for all those like starving kids in Africa kind of ads.
For the price of a cup of coffee, you
can feed a child for a month.
I know, but no,
you can make a man a real Star Wars collector.
Damn. Watch him pop right back on.
Let's all talk shit about Rasheed until he comes back on screen. Let's see who'll be the one to get him out.
Man, I always hated that guy.
He's a fake collector.
Tell me what you hate about Rasheed.
He's a copycat.
I got
he's trying to copy my collection, and
those are
he
fake
didn't
Timberlands.
even do it successfully.
Does Rasheed watch anime? Somebody say Rasheed watch anime?
Rasheed. So Rasheed and Danny Lee watched My Hero Academia over the weekend, so I wanted to get their thoughts on it. I got to get them both on. But damn, that didn't get them out.
Nothing.
I just started watching Invincible. It's so good, man. I never thought I would like that. I was like, the character looks stupid.
Invincible is amazing.
Looks dumb. I started watching it. I was like, holy shit.
Dude, I have no ties to that comic book. I watched that thing and I was like, what is this Justice League ripoff? And then like the first fight scene, 20 minutes in, I'm like, this shit is the
It's a little bit too much. A little bit too much.
Don't give me any spoilers. I'm still on the first season, but like, yeah,
it's only one.
It's only one season.
Yeah, the next one's coming
out. I thought there was like,
it hasn't come out yet. The second hasn't come out yet.
But okay.
I love that show.
I've seen ads for it, like TV.
Hey Buck, do you want to review the live action One Piece? Did you see it yet?
I wouldn't watch it. I don't even watch the animated version. I don't care.
I saw it, CriPPleR.
How was it?
I was actually surprised. They did a good job because with like because like Death Note,
The movie.
Booty. Yeah, the one that Netflix did.
I like the cartoon. You didn't like the cartoon?
cartoon's
It was the cartoon movie, you mean?
No,
The anime.
they made a live action. Netflix made a live action One Piece that just released last week.
Okay.
And a lot of people are surprised that they did such a good job because they've done other things in live action, and it's like, take this shit back. Like they messed up on Cowboy Bebop. They messed up so bad they canceled it.
That was Rasheed's favorite, Cowboy
Bebop
Bebop live action. Netflix.
She loves that.
I liked Cowboy Bebop, the anime cartoon. I like that.
Yes, it's one of my favorites.
Yeah,
but they missed the ball with that one a little bit. But yeah, I liked it, CriPPleR.
Dude, like that's the second person I heard that seen. I like the fact that people went and took a chance on it surprised me, but I'm glad that the people who did enjoyed it because I'm like I'm so burnt out on those live animation.
I think the character Nami, they could have chose somebody. Oh, he's woke now.
As
Nami.
Go ahead, Critical. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say the character Nami, they could have chose a different girl, like actress, to play Nami. But besides that, that's my only criticism.
As a side note, I can't wait till MK1 comes out so I can be Homelander and what's his face, Omni-Man, so I could rip people apart, bro.
They're gonna be in it. I'm more excited for Megan Fox. I'm just kidding. Did you see?
Yeah.
She was playing a character.
Yeah, what is that?
Oh man, the trailer.
What do you think about that?
I don't know. My boy just sent it to me, and right before the show, I skimmed it, and the character looks cool, but it was like, it's actually me doing the performance. And when they switched to her, she's just like, "I'm here to kill you, and I'm going to."
Trying to look sexy as shit. They're not even looking at her face.
I thought she was like gonna be all into it from the way she was talking to her. She was like, "You came here. I'm going to make sure you don't leave."
What show is this?
No, it's a trailer for Megan Fox character reveal in Mortal Kombat 1. Mortal Kombat has the best stories. That and the Injustice games have the best stories of any fighting game. Like, it ain't even close. So I always play through the stories in those games. Regardless.
It makes you want to play it. It's like the only game that makes you want to play.
Oh my goodness.
What about Tekken? Do you like that story?
Their stories are just
good.
Basic. Like, you get the idea, but it's like you play it and then you get the cinematic of, or not even a cinematic, you get some lore at the end of playing through with a certain character, but it's not like the cinematics and like they did multiverse better than Marvel's doing multiverse now in their first game. Like the last Mortal Kombat, I think it was Mortal Kombat. Was it 10? 11? Whatever the last one is, like when Liu Kang became a fire god.
They got a Liu Kang statue. The collector's deluxe edition, whatever Supreme fucking Ultimate Edition. It's like it was like $250. It got sold out real quick, and then it started going for like $400 or $500. It came with like a 16-inch statue or a 12-inch statue or something.
I guarantee you, Adam, if PCS decided to give Mortal Kombat another try,
I know,
and make it in the look at how well the Batman Samurai line is doing. If they do it with that quality. Yeah, because they already samurai and ninja and fighting.
Well, the problem was they did the ninjas, right? And when they did the ninjas, they just changed the color of the fucking ninjas.
Exactly. Like, and then people wonder why it didn't sell. I was like, there's very, very easy reasons to point to why those statues didn't sell.
Again, you give it that Prime 1 quality. That Prime 1 quality, it'll be sick with different poses or.
Yes, I guarantee you that. It would have been me and my boy would have probably been like, which ones you getting? I'm gonna get the first versions of what you getting, and just sort of, cause like we were excited, but then when they're just standing straight like this, I'm like,
let me tell you, if it was like, and I know I say Prime 1 quality, but like when you were talking about PCS and some of the paint is flat and stuff, PCS makes a lot of great stuff. I got stuff
absolutely,
but I can say this because I've seen a ton of PCS stuff in person.
That's
when
right.
I went to Collector Zone. So some stuff you're just kind of like, man, that's a little flat or that's a little plain or there's not enough detail. But then there's some stuff that they just knock it out of the park. So it's kind of like hit or miss, I guess, like anything else. But
how did this fool? What made you turn it down? You didn't know the source material? What were you, a voice actor? What did you animate it? Come on, Noram. You can't say anything like that without some detail.
We'll hire you over here at Constructive Outrage if you want.
There we go.
Yeah, man, good money.
Do you want to be? Can you do a Rashid voice?
Make that YouTube money.
We need a Rashid VO person stat.
Rashid needs some.
Hey, yo, you suckers need to watch how you talk about me while I'm gone.
My bad, Rashid. Where were you? Where were you, Rashid? You were doing president things. What were you doing?
I've been panhandling outside looking for some money so I could buy this Vader, y'all.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Really?
How's
that going?
How's that coming along?
I'm just broke as fuck, man. This statue laughing got me pinching pennies and shit, man.
Man, don't do my man like that.
Yeah. Is it true that after you seen Cash's Optimus Prime kicks, that you went out and started trying to find ways to up your sneaker game?
Ain't even like that, man. Ain't even like that. No, actually, I saw Cash. I saw Cash's shoes. And
wow.
And like, my Jordans were fake.
Yours were fake? You're being real
about,
honest right now.
Tell me something, Rashid. What do you think about Buck?
Yeah. That's a great question, Critical Man.
Buck? That sucker? I'll be honest. I'm only hating on him because he's got the Vader.
Oh.
Yo.
Do you think you'll ever get a Vader?
No, because I'm a sucker too.
Oh, really?
This man's not even here to defend himself. He
Buck,
is.
You hearing this guy? This guy's crazy, Buck.
Yo.
Wow, I can't believe you feel that way about me.
I know.
That's right.
Yeah, you gotta clip that.
That's pretty good, Buck.
Okay, on point. Man. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how we do this. Yo, who wants to be? Oh, story artist. That's what's up, homie. That's what's up.
Thanks. That's pretty hard to do too.
Have you done anything else?
Howard Cosell.
Have you done any other projects or anything?
What's your favorite project you worked on
He's
so
a
far?
new story artist in Constructive Outrage, man. Come on.
Yeah, he's
tired of the guy.
Man.
That requires really fast thinking and a good eye for composition, and you need to be able to draw fast.
I forgot Shane wasn't gonna be here today. I'm working on a Constructive Outrage, another a better version of the Dungeons and Statue thing. So I already told Critical Mass I'm gonna need your character and 3 abilities because I'm gonna put you guys through the ringer. Probably spend like 20 minutes on it next episode, so be ready. Be ready.
Next week. Let me practice up.
But yeah, so who wants to be Howard Cosell? Because we got a match.
I can try to do my best.
Ooh, try to do the.
We got Hogan. We got the referee. We got the Puerto Rican Predator, who is a champion, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Season 3 represent.
I do not have a jacket, but I think I have the voice.
Well, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh no, that's him with the hair. Yeah, my bad.
Without, there we go. Without further ado, let's get Howard Cosell, Critical Mass in the building. We got the referee Buck. We got Hulk Hogan. We got
Channel
Adam, the Puerto Rican Predator, and Don King will be with us in a moment. Be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Collector Combat Season 5 Celebrity Edition. Yo, Howard Cosell. He's got blame. He didn't do it. He didn't do it, but he's handling some accusations right now. Some little person is saying some foul, evil things about Mr. Cosell, but I'm pretty sure he'll beat it like he beat it last time. But ladies and gentlemen, you know what it is. Franco Carlissimo, loved by the community. Horror. He can summon all of the dark arts. I just realized he got Thor too. Oh, never mind. Anyway, we got Franco Carlissimo. Started the storytelling bases and shit. And it's the motherfucking danks he get. All y'all copycatters out there, back. Going up against the beloved, the Daniel Bell, the person who made me buy my personal first statue. Woo. Up in the building. But I'm going to throw it over to Hulk Hogan as our special guest. What do you think about these two, Hulk Hogan?
Let me tell you something, brother. Ever since, where is he from? Argentina? They're both from Argentina, right?
I heard all the good people come from Argentina.
Oh, sorry, from Argentina. Since they're coming both from Argentina. I don't know who to get this one, brother. I had Captain America. I seen the Thor in person, the LBS Thor. Brother, it's gonna be a fight.
It is. It's gonna be a nail biter. Hogan, thank you for being here, ladies and gentlemen. What could we expect in this bout, referee?
All right, everyone. We listen close and listen close. Listen here now. I'm going to say this once. I'm not going to say it twice. I want a clean fight. Fight. And nothing below the belt. Anyone does anything funny, any funny business, anything below the
eyes,
belt,
right?
and you're going to get out. Yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go.
Thank you, Buckalita. I'm trying to figure out a name.
Yeah.
Buckalita.
What character was that? But we need a name for it because it was dope.
Buckalita.
Special referee. And, ladies and gentlemen, you notice no difference. Welcome, Howard Cosell.
Hello, this is Howard Cosell. I know I look a little different. I'm not wearing my signature blazer, but I'm taking over, and we're going to do this.
That's
now,
right,
coming
folks.
to this, we've got two very, very fine, and I say fine, sculptors. Well, on one hand, you have Daniel Bell. That brings all the heroes.
Thor.
He's brought all these
Batman.
heroes to life that Mr. CriPPleR, who's not here right now, has one, and Mr. Critical Mass also has quite a few. And these heroes, as we know, are quite heroic. But on the other hand, Mr. Franco Carlissimo, he brings the creatures of the night, the things that scare you, little boys and girls.
Look into those eyes. Look into those Howard Cosell eyes.
Look into those eyes. Things
Ladies
that
and
make
gentlemen.
you sleep with the lights on. That's right.
Here it is, folks. In living color. Let me tell you, Franco Carlissimo is loved. He is one of us, as they would say. You could catch him on DCX, Collective Mind. You could catch him talking about the shit he loves to do. Daniel Bell, you could catch him if you get permission. But he would love to talk. He would love to talk to you.
It's so
But
true.
you could tell he would love to talk to you.
It's funny because it's true.
Shout out to Daniel Bell. But ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be a barn burner, man. I was like, yo, these are two. What I like to do is just put two people together and just make it hard. Like there is no winner or loser here. So you just have to go with think of what they created, and they can use that as abilities to fuck each other up. Period. Yo, you got a door, you got a Carnage. You got I forgot that Franco did a door too.
Franco does a lot of
It's like I
creatures.
counted your door.
He does a lot of creatures.
He does a lot of creatures. Yo, he got Batman though, and with preparation, Yo.
He's even got a Wolverine. 1/3 Wolverine.
Let's see what the chat is saying. Let's see who they going for here.
I think the chat is gonna get excited over this one.
We got a late night saying he's going for Franco. Look at that. Yo. We got it. Damn, Daniel is mad cool people. You are not lying. Those words speak true.
He really is cool, yeah.
Franco is family to the community. Yeah, we got to get Mean Gene up in here.
Demons.
All right. Well, let's bring them to the ring, folks. Coming in. Oh, wait. I got to get this right. I can't do this half-assed. We got to get this music going. We got to get the applause going.
Maybe the music will wake Howard Cosell up.
I know, right? Here we go.
I am your substitute, Howard Cosell, like your substitute teacher.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the ring, weigh in 205 pounds, lean, all muscle. Give it up for Franco Carlissimo.
Franco's looking too happy right there. Look at Franco. Look at that guy. A little creep right there.
Woo! Look at him. Just ready. You don't know what this fool could summon. Anything's fair game, panel. So if they created it, they could use it. Look at that stare, dude. Look at that stare. But not to be outdone. One of my personal favorite sculptors. Some person that I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for Daniel Bell, if I hadn't have seen that break of Brimstone. I would have still been collecting Hot Toys. Give it up.
I vote Franco.
Daniel Bell.
Looks like Daniel Bell's about to do a rap song. Look at that guy.
Bell in the building, sculpted all the best shit. You reading them? I got that goodness coming from the bowels of the hell.
Wow.
Why did it sound like that?
Daniel Belly? Daniel Belly?
Yeah, you Belly.
Belly in the building.
Chop your head off. Dang it. Yo! In the building. The poll has started. Let's see who will be your next winner and move on to the semifinals. Let's go. Let's go to the comments. That's how we find out.
All right. Franco Carlissimo is coming out in the lead. He is coming out in the lead.
Oh, yo. What type of agility do Franco have, dude? Daniel can't even get a hit off. Daniel can't even. Yo.
Daniel is dazed in the middle of the ring.
Yo, what is going on? Why he's so elusive? Yo, this fool hacking. Yo, Franco's cheating. Yo, I've never seen anybody did not get a hit on. Oh, there it is, folks. He dug down deep.
It went back to 0%.
No, what? It can't go to 0%.
Somebody changed their mind.
Franco is winning this fight. He is whipping out every bit of evil creatures that comes out of his twisted
he's
mind.
trying to drag him straight to the depths of hell. where nobody can sculpt right.
Creature that he brought out of his shorts.
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, I've seen some shit doing this collector's combat. I've seen it all, but I never seen somebody with the quick feet and quick hands as Franco Carlissimo. Look at him. He is like a graceful flamingo. That dude is just a thing of beauty.
Daniel Bell might want to tap out.
The referee's taking a nap on this one.
We might want to get somebody to throw in the towel. We might want to get somebody from his corner to throw in the towel. The humanity.
Oh, he's calling it. He's calling it.
Ladies and gentlemen, already. Is this the first time we have to call it? Whatever happened to if he dies, he dies. Time out. What's going on? Okay, are we getting into play? Time out, for 40 seconds, 3.
He's doing
slide. I'm trying to convey it. Okay, pound, enter. Okay, up, down, left, right, A, B, B, A.
He's trying to tell us the scissor.
Oh my goodness, it's a critical wave, folks. A critical wave. What else we got, Buck referee? Oh, the chin is out of place. It might not come back. The chin is gone. Daniel Bell has lost his chin. If he dies, he dies.
Are we going to go to a count?
Ladies.
Count to 10.
He's back up. The referee back up. 2. 3. Ding, 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 ding. Oh my goodness. He's lost.
That's a 3 count.
My goodness. How do I
Daniel
guys,
Belly. I'm sorry, Daniel Belly.
Let me tell you. When it comes to I've seen it all. The way I think Franco was way better prepared this time than his Danny fight. I think he learned a lot from Danny. I think he came back this time. He was like, I'm not fucking around. And it showed the poise. Daniel was summoning Mjolnir, and he caught it like hella and crushed it and splattered it all over the ring. Then you know what happened? He put it back together like Natalie Portman did in Love and Thunder. Then it pissed Franco off. It pissed him off. And he dragged him to hell where Daniel could not see anything. He was shrouded in darkness, fighting all of the creations of hell. And if y'all seen some of the artwork that Franco did, you know what waited for Daniel down there. It wasn't pretty. My hope is that Daniel will be back next season. He trained just like Franco did, come back and get off that win. Hulk Hogan, what were your thoughts of this match?
As someone that faced Andre the Giant, brother,
classic. I
did not see this go down like this. This was the referee calling it. Oh my god!
I've never seen a referee call it in Constructive Outrage.
I mean, maybe for the best, but Howard Cosell will probably give us a little bit more on it. But yeah, congratulations, Franco and Daniel Belly. Next one,
Daniel Belly. Shout out to Daniel Belly Bell. But no, ladies and gentlemen, Puerto Rican Predator. Did you see this going down like this? You've been in the ring. You know what it takes.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think it was going to be I didn't think he was going to mop him like that, but clearly the people have spoken. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was the love for the aliens that really set him over the top. He might have impregnated him with one of those aliens.
Oh, yo. And you know all about that being a predator. So you saying that he literally...
Exactly.
When he knows, he knows.
He impaled him.
Rican predator knows.
Shot up in him. Created a being inside Danny's chest. And then that being that went up in and impregnated bust out of his
Buzz it
chest.
out. I think that's
While
what
in
happened.
hell,
Matter of
that was the
minutes.
craziest finisher I had ever seen
Yeah.
in my life, ladies and gentlemen.
And that's
You
why
don't
we have the
recover from
Predator here firsthand. to
This
tell
is
us all
why-
about it. Thank you.
He
This is
understands the
why-
predatory nature
He
of these
knows.
combatants in a way that nobody else does. And I appreciate you bringing that insight to the show.
When he knows, he knows.
If you know.
Buck Fangs, this is the first time you had to get in there and do all of the signs. You went through the whole sign alphabet. What was going through your head in that moment when you seen the chest, first seeing the impregnation of the being that burst out of his chest?
You know, I thought Daniel was favorite to win, but it seems the Argentinian bellicose man, Daniel Bell himself, was not able to take down Franco Carlissimo. It was a very wild fight. It went on to the point where I thought I really needed to call it. Daniel was in a tight spot. He was going down, and
What
Not
do you
on
say?
my
What do you say to the one fan out there that said if you would have gave him 10 more seconds, he would have pulled it off?
I say, I'm not gonna let a sculptor die on my watch.
Wow.
That was good.
Oh, wow.
Respect.
Hey,
That was good.
Much respect. Thank you, Buck. Critical Mass and Howard Cosell. Man,
yes, this is your stand-in Howard Cosell as your substitute teacher for the day. And I have been in the ring. I've seen a lot. I've seen Ali. I've seen it all. This was something for the ages. The way he inseminated that little creature into his system and the way it burst out in such a short amount of time, it was coming out of him like a chia pet. It was unbelievable. Simply unbelievable.
I don't think you could prepare for that type of punishment and pain. Like there is no practice for that. Like you can't foresee that happening. So like, I wouldn't know what I would have done in that situation. I don't know.
Look at the picture.
And we're going to have to decommission this ring because it is effing filthy. We're
acid on the
going to
floor.
have to take it out in the back
dildo
and set it
still
on
on the
fire.
ring?
There's still darkness all over
We're
the.
going to have to burn it on site. We
I coulda
cannot even transport this thing with hazmat. No, OSHA will not allow it.
No, like we're gonna clean up this ring for next time because we got another banger next week. So
We're setting this ring on fire. We're gonna get a brand new ring.
What happens when XM Benson? No, is it Benson? I think it is.
Angsang. Is it Angsang?
Yeah,
Angsang?
Angsang. Yeah, one of them.
Ang,
What happens when they go up
Better
against?
get the name right by next week, bro.
I got to get it right by next week. I got to do some homework. What happens when he goes up against another darling of the community, Ant from PCS? It's going to be a slobber knocker. It's going to be one for the ages. But for now, they're still willing Daniel Bell out. Man, I love that. Hopefully he can still make me some dope-ass statues because I don't want to not have a Daniel Bell statue.
No time soon.
But yeah, I agree. We gotta figure out if we could get Caleb in. I was thinking about getting him in here too. But I think it was either out of him and JC. So we had to get JC up in there too.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with CriPPleR and the rest of the panel after these short messages.
Slobber knocker time.
Whoa, man! Yo, I was watching that stuff in the IMAX over there. That was crazy.
I don't think I'm going to be able to sleep tonight. I'm going to have it's going to be just like the first time I saw the Exorcist when I was a kid, and Linda Blair head spinning around. I couldn't sleep. I slept with the lights on.
Woo!
I was trying to vote for Daniel Belly, and they wouldn't let me, man. I don't know what was going on. I was trying to help the guy out. But,
I don't think it would have helped anyway.
Yeah, one vote, but all that matters.
But should we send somebody out to check on Rasheed? We know anybody Slifer.
That brother is he's probably just tired. He worked long day of work, then he comes on and he tries to do the show. Like me, if I'm tired, I'm just gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna take the night off. But he's a trooper. Yeah. So let's see right here. Go. No, this is what I want.
Rasheed ran away from the Vader accusations.
Yo, fuck, for real? Keep my fucking name out your motherfucking mouth, mofo. You've been talking a lot of shit while I was trying to get my Z's. Motherfucker tired, son. I do real work. I don't do that fake ass work you be doing, Buck. Your hands look pretty, Buck. Never worked a hard day in your life. I gotta get my real sneakers, not Slave Force Ones, Buck.
Damn. I guess in your head, Rasheed is the kind of guy to say another man's hands look pretty.
Yo, see?
Rasheed would never do that.
Hey, why you gonna disrespect
stop
me?
Disrespect. Why you gonna disrespect me for? No cornbread ass having Buck fang.
I did.
I got my Darth Maul. I said Darth Maul.
Oh, it's crazy. Oh, Adam, have you had cornbread before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Even Rico had cornbread. What the?
I'm trying to see if there's anyone like me. Wait, is there anyone?
No, but there's nobody
Adam,
nobody even close to Buck.
I
That's
live
what
in
makes
Georgia
you
right now. I definitely had cornbread.
Adam, I don't know if you're aware. A couple of weeks ago, we found out there's a lot of things that Buck never ate, and we were surprised.
One of them is vagina.
I wanted to say it.
I don't
take that.
I don't eat seafood.
Wow, that was perfect.
CriPPleR dropped the mic.
What were some of the things you didn't eat, Buck?
It's mostly like African American dishes.
Peruvian, African American food.
He
hasn't ate American food. He hasn't ate Spanish food. He hasn't eat Chinese food. He don't eat Thai food.
Not Chinese
Indian
food.
food.
He didn't eat.
He had no fried chicken.
Thai food's delicious.
No, Thai food is great because they got a lot of Thai food in Seattle. I think Sam was just exaggerating. But what I haven't had is like a lot of the
we don't exaggerate here, Buck.
Stuff. Like they mentioned
he never had soul food.
And
yeah,
stuff like
for
that.
me, it's like when I go to a Thai restaurant, it's not the same. The bar's pretty high because my wife is Thai and she cooks amazing. So but yeah, I like trying. I'm the kind of person that likes all kinds of different things.
I'll try everything once, almost.
Right. Yeah. I love Korean food.
Not everything.
Like kimchi. A lot of people don't like kimchi. I love kimchi. I lived in Korea for 3 years.
Oh, kimchi's hot as fuck, dude.
I love kimchi.
In high school, kimchi.
Adam, were you in the military?
Yep.
Which branch?
Army.
Oh man, hardcore.
Yeah. That's why if I had to pick between the two people that I respect that served our country more, it'd be Adam over Keesis. But that's just me.
Which one is the gay one? Is it the Marines or the Navy?
Respect.
Oh my God.
I respect everybody who served our country. Just Adam a little more.
Just like
what branch is Keesis in?
He's in the Army.
He's in the
Army. Yeah, I thought so.
Keesis is in the boy band. He does performances for the Army, Navy, Air Force.
He's in the black. He's in the black boy band.
He's in a black boy band. He goes and entertains the troops.
I think Keesis said was.
He has an angelic voice.
He was like supply or like I forget what his job was in the military. He told me
the SOS.
Because there's no job. Keesis is in witness protection. He's even lying to you guys.
That's true.
Korea.
Yeah, shout
Korea's
out
amazing,
to
man.
Keesis.
If you've never been there, it's an amazing place.
South Korea or North Korea?
I'll tell you this. Okay, so this is going to sound crazy when I answer your question. I'm going to answer your question right now.
Uh-huh.
So I was what you call a cavalry scout in the military, which was, long story short, it means you did reconnaissance in the military, right? And I did that for almost 10 years, right? So long story short, on the DMZ, you guys know what the DMZ is in Korea?
Yeah.
Okay, so I worked on a detail for 6 months where we took tours on the DMZ, right? And there's these conference rooms where the North and the South talk. They have these conferences or whatever when they have meetings. And you can literally go into this conference building and it's in the middle of both countries. So technically, I went to North Korea for like 30 seconds.
You just stepped in there just to be like, yeah.
I did. I mean, yeah.
Were you on the North Korean half?
I saw that on the documentary.
Yeah. So I got a picture of it too.
Like John would say, I knew I smelled cabbage.
Shout out to John, Everyday Collector. Fridays, 11 p.m. EST.
No, so a really quick story about like North Korea. My brother served over there, and he was in the DMZ. And this guy runs 50Ks, 500Ks, 5,000Ks. He runs. He's like one of those guys. But he said one day around the DMZ, they have mines all over the place because they want to, they want to kill Americans.
One of the most fortified places. Yeah.
So one day he was running but they give, he's like a sergeant or something, but they give like all those guys like a dog to run in front of them. So if something happens, the dog gets
the dog eats it.
The dog eats it. Yeah. But yeah, he said like he's seen that a couple times, like where the dog ate it, like, and that's how crazy it is over there. And you got to have a dog in front of you to like go for a run or something. I was like, what the fuck?
Man, no, it is much respect to everybody who like serves. Like I kid around, but no. Kisses.
Yes, much
like we know a lot, like Adam.
Except for Kisses, you said?
Fado.
Shout out to Kisses.
Fado.
No.
That was my crazy platoon right there. I don't know if you can see that. Like, I'm right in the middle.
You look like
crew.
That looks like a movie, like, you know what I mean, like freaking Black Hawk Down or something.
You should put that on your channel.
This guy's like kissing this other Korean dude right there. This dude used to always get
okay, wrong channel.
Or the right one, who knows?
On the right one.
Or the right one. I don't tell people how to love. I love who y'all want.
You love. Look, not over here, but you can love it when you want to love.
No, that's dope, Adam.
Right here, that's the DMZ. That's me at the DMZ.
Hold up, let me embiggen.
And if you look real close on the stairs, I'll try to point to it with my finger. It's really hard to see on, but there's a North Korean soldier standing right there on the steps. Let me try to
waiting to cap somebody.
Right on the step. You can barely see him. You see him by the door?
Yeah. Yep.
He's ready to cap somebody.
Yep. But yeah, that's where I worked for a long time.
That's what's up. Yo, it's not. It's
those are the
almost
buildings I'm telling you about, the conference buildings. And then you, if you saw like Trump a long time ago, when whatever side you're on, but Trump walked over, and that's where he walked right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw Boys to Men a while back. They did a special, and they went over there and did a concert, and they walked into one of those rooms.
Yo, like, it's almost as powerful, as potent what you did in the Army, but I did security for Creative Labs.
Right there.
Oh my God.
I had to walk around the building. Look at that. Let me see. Go back to that.
Man, that looks Photoshop. That looks like Call of Duty.
You're Battlefield 2 looking. You're Battlefield 2.
That's me.
Cosplayer.
Right, it is edited just to like a filter or something, but that's.
I'm just kidding.
That's dope. Yeah. I was bred for war. My
guys,
pappy was
I appreciate you guys having me. I got to get going because we actually.
Yeah, go ahead,
man. We are done. So I appreciate you hanging out. Anytime we're on and you want to just come, it's open to everybody. Just send.
Honestly, I wanted to say something real quick too.
Go for it.
we just got over 1,000 subscribers.
Congratulations!
I haven't had a chance to say this on a live. I really do greatly appreciate everybody. And all these other channels, I watch you guys. Casual, I always watch Casual, even though I might not be saying stuff in the chats. I'm watching CriPPleR and Casual and everybody, man. So like, I love the community. I love you guys. Love hanging out with you guys. You guys are awesome. So I appreciate it.
Awesome. Let me know when you're ready to start your co-op campaign, homie, in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, man. I try to play video games so much, and I never have time. Like,
yo, time is it?
So
get out of here.
Another thing is I already found a new place up north. The man cave is going to be, I think, maybe a little bit bigger than this. It's a basement. I finally got a basement.
Oh, you got a basement?
Nice.
Yo, and it's a clean slate. So
yeah.
My advice would be like, let it marinate. Visions, let the visions come, because you could go anywhere with it.
Well, I mean, I'll talk about this more on my channel, but like, I don't want to take too much of your time. But basically, I'm not. We were gonna buy another house, and then I was like, man, the market sucks bad. Yeah. So instead of being buried in a house paying like $200,000 over, I think we're gonna lay low for like a year or two, just rent, which is kind of weird to me because I haven't rented in like 20 years.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do that for a while and then wait for the right time and pull the trigger on another house. So that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
So is this house sold? The one that you're in now?
What's that?
The house that you're in now, is it already sold?
Man, so I sold my house in less than 22 hours. Like,
it's a seller's market, right?
Yeah. Well, there was other houses in my area that were on the market for about 10, 15 days. But mine sold pretty quick, really, really quick. So, and it sold for a little bit more than what I asked for, which was amazing. So I feel really lucky, and I'm very happy. So
more than what you paid for it too, huh?
Yeah.
It's gotta be like, it's gotta be. If you didn't in this market.
So just to, I don't want to put my business out there, but like,
no, don't do that.
No. You said enough.
You said quite enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Congrats to you and the family.
Right. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Dude, anytime.
Have a good night, Adam.
Good night, Adam. Appreciate you joining us.
Thank you.
Critical Mass, where could people find you next?
I think the sick one said he's going to be back tomorrow, so I'll be hanging out with him if he's going to be there.
Shout out to the SMC squad. Collectors Corner. 8:30 p.m. EST.
8:30 p.m. Yeah, so I believe he's coming back tomorrow also, so I'll be over there hanging out with him. And as you know, Wednesdays, I'm always here.
Constructive Outrage.
9 p.m.
Constructive Outrage,
9
baby.
EST.
And who knows? Maybe Rashid might be back. We don't know.
We don't need him anymore.
I think what happened. I think Gem Mint knocked on the door. I heard because there was all right. Long story short, because I know we gotta get out of here. There's rumors that Gem Mint and Rashid are beefing, right? And like Rashid was like, "Yo, like I ain't playing," and Gem Mint was like, "This fool really think I'm a sucker? I'm from California. Look at my neck tattoo, mother. I got game, son.
Let me get my omnibus.
I'll beat him over the head with an omnibus.
I'll beat you down with an omnibus.
I will beat him over the head with these omnibus. You think that these are weapons, son? I am martially trained to handle any one of these omnibuses. And this fool think, you seen what John Wick did with a book? Imagine what I could do with an omnibus, right?
With that giant?
It's crazy. And so like, and you know Rashid ain't no punk. So Rashid is like, yo, anytime, right? And so like this is all going on behind the scenes, right? And so then Rashid was like, I'll give you my address. And Rashid gave him the address. And then you heard that knock on the door right before it. And I heard he's like, I'm about to get minty. And then it went off. And that's when it went off. So I don't know the outcome of that. Hopefully Rashid could tell us next week. But I don't know if he came with those Cali dudes. Like I think he's from Cali or Texas. Where's Jim from? I don't know where he's from.
I don't know.
Don't matter.
Who you got your money on though? If Jim went up to Darth Rashid in Queens with the boys, with the omnibus.
Well, you said boys. That means Rashid can have some boys.
Rashid got goons. Remember, he's got Raheem in them too. Raheem, Tyrone. He got all of them.
Rasheed got Tyrone. He got Pookie.
Yeah, but Pookie's not gonna really do much. He's just wants some crack, right?
You don't got Vader though.
Well, Pookie is a distraction.
You made me spit out my drink. Oh man. Yo, but no, so like, yeah, I don't know what's gonna go down with that, but yeah, we'll find out next week. We'll ask Rasheed if the minty fresh one came over and stepped to him and was like, well, yo, what's up? Say it to my face now. I don't know if Rasheed would say it to his face. I think he will. Like, personally, I would like to believe he will. But we don't know. Oh, he's from Florida, lives in Texas. Oh, so you know those Texas and Florida people don't play. I know Queens is hard. But yeah, anyway, we'll get an update from them. Hopefully, I don't even know how it went down. I got my money on Rasheed, but I meant no joke neither. You know what I mean?
Did you say but? Oh,
but
oh wow! I'm gonna tell Rasheed this. Rasheed,
yo, casual. On Tuesdays, there was a hole. There was emptiness the last couple of weeks.
Right here?
In my heart and in my YouTube. I went to CNP and said, well, let me at least catch the replay. And there was like, yo, this is last week's show. But there's a rumor is next week, Tuesday, the hole will be filled with CNP greatness. Is that, can you confirm or deny that?
Hell yeah, man. I'll definitely be back next week. I think I took enough time off for a little bit, so I'd definitely be glad to be back next week. But
yeah. And if you need more time, take as much time as you want. Like I said, I just missed you, so I'm like, yo, I'm gonna send him the link. If he's probably busy, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I shot my shot, and he was like, I'm here, and I was like, yay! I got to hang out with CNP.
Oh yeah, man. Thanks for the invite, man.
A couple hours at any time. Buck Fangs, I appreciate you and the discourse and the comments and your deep, deep thoughts on a lot of things. I love your perspective. Like I said, we don't always have to agree with it. And I agreed with, believe it or not, I agreed with a lot of what you were saying. So it wasn't like I totally didn't agree with you or not like that. But I love the conversations you be sparking. It always makes us make sure that when we talking, we can't just be talking out our asses. You always gotta bring it when you're talking to Buck Fang. So that's what I appreciate. You. So yeah, I don't know where people can catch you next. I know you usually hang out. You're kind of like Brother Rasheed.
I'm gonna be running Rasheed's fundraiser.
Okay.
Right now we're at $5.
You know what's the total up to right now?
We're at $5.
Double.
Come on,
we're at the beginning.
Don't you want this
yeah.
man to be a real Star Wars collector?
Yeah.
Let's try and get his money up so he can get himself a life-size Vader.
So are we matching it? And like if he gets like $10, did we put in $10?
We're not matching shit.
This is gonna do it. So, all right,
cornbread is hardcore.
If he wants the Vader, people are gonna have to really the constructive outrage audience is gonna have to come to bat for him.
Damn, cornbread.
I got a super chat for Jesse Hernandez. He says, the president asleep, hashtag
sleepy sheep.
Thank you for that super chat, Jesse Hernandez. Appreciate it.
No Vader.
We got a super chat for Figure Khan.
Rasheed's
awesome
always
bros.
like complaining about missing super chats. And look at all these super chats.
Look, like we're gonna tell him we got like we're not even monetized, so we can't get super chats. We're gonna tell him we got like so many super chats.
Yeah.
Fake news.
Super chat from Brother Edwin Diaz. Great show, my brothers. Peace and blessings to you all. Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate it.
All right. Feel the love.
No Ram. More Buck Fangs. That's right.
Hey, if these super chats keep coming in like this, I'm going to have to rebuild my bumper.
So many super chats, dude. Yeah, we got one. D3 said landslide on the pole. Yeah, that match was crazy. Thanks
that
for that
wall's
super
got to go. I'm widening.
I'm surprised it went that way, though. Crazy.
I know. I was shocked.
Like crazy.
I didn't know who was going to win because I know they both really loved and they're both awesome at what they do. I had a feeling that Franco would ease it out because he is more, he is known. He's been on the show. He shows up. He conversates with the people.
Persona.
Yeah. And I think that's ultimately what does it when people can relate because like this dude jokes like half of us joke, right? I don't even know the dude, but I can tell from watching him other shows that down to earth dude. He loves what he does, and he doesn't think he's all high and mighty and all of this stuff. And so, like, I think that's what ultimately did it. Oh, nice. We got another super chat from Jesse Hernandez. He said, Tree Fitty, baby. Thank you. Yo.
Thank you, man. It goes a long way.
That's great. I'm going to be able to fix my hairline now. I appreciate it, dude. Like, you see how it's getting backed up here? Like, that's going to help me do that. And then I'm going to also find a way to get my nose done. So if I get more super chats, I'm going to fix my nose.
You got to get a fro like me.
You're trying to get that Michael Jackson nose you always wanted?
Yeah, definitely. I want to get, and I don't want to get a peel, so I could get the complexion right, all Michael Jackson like.
You gonna grow Jerry curl? I
want to get an afro like Buck with the white spart right here, but that's too expensive. That goes for that shit just too much.
Let everybody pull that off.
And J&D out with that. Yo, J&D, I need some punch hair right here, J&D. Send me a bunch of, ladies and gentlemen, I've been CriPPleR. This has been Constructive Outrage. That has been Critical Mass. This has been Buck Fangs. This has been CMP. And wish you guys the very best evening. Thanks for spending your night with us. And we'll catch y'all next time on, wait a minute. Let me get that outro of the winner. We're going to leave y'all with Franco Carlissimo. Congratulations, Franco!
Daniel Belly.
Franco Daniel Bell on the track. Let's go. You couldn't see me. Your ass couldn't even touch me. I'm hardcore.
That was
bitches love me. I got those monsters on that shit. Rah! The sound of the abyss. Dragged you under the ring. Ding, ding. You heard the bell before your ass even sing. Oh, we still live. I got into it.